Sad Souls 2 Scholar, the first sad.
Here we go.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, Dad. How are you doing?
We're famous. It's not true.
Not true at all.
There's
no new information! What?
That's a relative thing. No new information for you. This is a revelation. This no new news is a fucking revelation to me, I'll be honest. That's news to me! For one thing, that's the character, that's correct. That is the character. How long are we gonna wait? How long are you gonna keep the people waiting? The good people?
The thing is, like, I noticed at the start of the last stream, you like pointed out that the two characters are the same level, and then I noticed after having played more of the game that they were still the same level.
I said that they should kiss.
I was like, what?
Tally ho! Lead onwards! Yes! How we doing? By the way, so we didn't know if this stream was gonna happen today because I worked a 51-hour week and then also worked today. Worked 51 hours prior to today and 6 more hours today.
It's a lot of hours.
It's a lot of hours. So it's like, I don't know if I'm physically gonna be able to handle it streaming. So we're gonna see how long this stream is going to be able to last.
Before Tom collapses. Or I collapse, because I've been awake for a long time and also basically doing squats for several hours.
That's probably like one of the best excuses I've heard all day. Wow, that's pretty good. Did you come up with that yourself? Or what?
Yep, I did. It was me.
No one helped.
I could explain more later.
Oh, good. That's a great excuse. You missed the cool jump thing that you jumped onto.
Yeah, I know. I was waiting for it to go back up so it's easier. First try.
You know what? Well, I'll let you accept it's a first try. It's just a first try of a different category. That's all I'm saying. Nevertheless, how we freaking... Oh, he has fire.
That's...
Oh, stop, drop, and roll, sir. He's dead. He will now just drop.
Yeah. No rolling. No rolling is gonna happen.
Wasn't there? Oh.
I forgot about that. Well, I didn't forget about that. I forgot where it was.
There's a big man over there. Where did he come from? You mean he was there to begin with? We're truly the invaders. Where the fuck did we come from is the real question. It's a Hamlet Macbeth. Was it born from a freaking woman?
Ow!
I don't know. That's the question of the day. Did Shakespeare ever shake?
Fucking asshole!
He had your freaking number. Hand it over. Give that to me. Give it to me. Smart.
Well, that's what we do.
This is how we. This is how we.
I forgot to explain the thing that I do every single time we have 100% terrible chocolate. Eat every time we die.
Eat 100% is chocolate.
That one is reserved for you still.
And it's preserved with preservatives. Don't make noises, please.
Okay.
Where am I going?
Down the fucking elevator.
One?
No, the other one.
How many elevators are there?
2.
How many elevators screw in a light bulb?
You.
How we doing? So
it does not take anything right now.
That's nice.
It's getting worse slowly. Go around the other way, it's faster.
No.
Okay.
This is the one I wanted to do? Yeah.
That's the one.
Ivy livey.
It's very not good.
First try. How's it feel?
It keeps getting worse. What is happening?
Acknowledge how cool I am instead of yourself for a minute, if you would. Thank you.
Oh, good job.
Don't lock onto the guy down there, if you would.
Oh
my god, look how freaking... Oh, I did it. Wow, I'm better than I do in video games. I'm gonna go in here now and go see the world. Whoa, there's ashes. Smashes. Smashes. There we go. I'm entertaining myself today. I'm sorry. No one else is gonna be entertained, but I'm gonna be having the time of my life. That's probably how this stream's gonna go. Oh, I'm casting a spell.
Yeah, that's how that works, yeah.
Smack him on the booty. Speaking of booty, actually.
What? Oh, right.
You know what I hate? You know where this is going.
I know where this is going now.
You know what I hate a lot?
More than anything in the world.
More than anything, and have to deal with constantly fucking road work.
Specifically my road.
Yeah, your road is awful.
On the permanently under construction.
It's under construction and destruction constantly. I've come up with a theory. I don't think they're fixing the roads. I don't think that's their current plan or ploy. I don't think that's their end goal, their end game. I don't think that's their Avengers. I'm pretty sure a pirate buried fucking treasure under your road, and they're like the bad guys from the fucking, what's not the Lord of the Rings, but it's the one with Nicolas Cage. American Treasure. No, National Treasure. American Treasure.
American Treasure.
American Treasure. And they're just fucking, they're the bad guys that they're just like, we know where the Independence is. It's under the fucking road that Ivy lives on. There it is. And they're fucking tearing it up in secret to get to it. I saw these freaking like tractors, not tractors, what are the things that, what are the things?
Excavators?
Yes. And they were just sort of sitting there, and in front of them was just a pile of like, you know, torn up asphalt. But there was no part of the street that was actually torn up. And I'm like, this is them just like covering up like the ladder to the fucking like Pan's Labyrinth.
It's true.
Oh, I've done this again. It worked out well in my favor. This is gonna be dangerous for me to
handle.
To handle in my mental state. I don't think I can handle it, but.
We still have the other maze. It's not like we got rid of it.
No. Did it. Alright, cool. Now I'm up here, so...
I just had a thought.
Tell me about it.
I feel like Dark Souls 1's, like, boss weapon system is like, so much cooler than all the other games.
Stop it! Stop it! No, don't do it again! You fool!
It's like, you know, like, you can get halfway through the game... and learn you have a boss weapon, or you can upgrade your cool weapon. You
have it? You didn't realize
you can
to
learn.
begin with?
You learn that you can upgrade your cool weapon that you've been using this whole game up into a cool boss weapon, and it's neat. You don't have to change anything.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That's how that works.
Yeah.
Well,
think about that. I think that's really cool in concept. It just sucks that all the boss weapons in Dark Souls 1 suck.
That would be an issue.
Yeah.
That would be a...
Yeah, and they're just not worth upgrading your weapon to the boss soul version.
Are you supposed to figure out what the boss soul thing is without the Prima strategy guide?
It tells you what you need.
Who did? I didn't. Was there? There's no item up. There's definitely not. What if I read the things? Maybe there's items. Maybe there are people up there. There's how I open the door. That was my next question. Is how do I open this door? But I figured it out.
God.
Can you not interrupt me, please? But also, as I should say, there's road work just constantly. Like, I've been having to go to a different, to the other office, which is like, it like 2 counties over. And it takes me like about 40 minutes to get there and whatnot. Did you not do that?
How did he miss?
Because he's bad at his fucking job. I don't know what you want else. He just sucks. Dude, please stop.
Also, much more advantageous to just run past him because he respawns.
Did it?
I don't know how to make him stop respawning.
You have to kill the Ashen Smashing. The Ashen Cure Smashing. They'll be not Ash if they're freaking
smashed.
Catch them. What if this is mine? I'm gonna get it. Yes.
Yep. Get it.
No. Oh, he's gonna shoot me! No!
Sorcery clustering. That's not dark.
Oh, it's not a color. Dark's not particularly a color, or is lightning, but...
So if the lightning clustering is in the first DLC, the magic clustering...
A DLC just for me? Ooh, yippee. Sorry, go on.
The magic clustering is in this DLC, and then the dark clustering is in the third DLC. Where's the fucking fire clutching?
Why don't you go magic clutch something else? I don't fucking know. A dick. Whoa! They didn't see it coming. If I go this way, oh, that's right. Fuck that guy. If I go, oh no.
Watch out, he's making you walk slowly.
Oh, it's like I'm
walking. Watch out, there's another
It's
one.
almost as if I was walking across a bridge that was going whoosh, 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 whoosh in the wind.
Yes.
All right, good. I've done it. I did it. I did what Tom does what he doesn't.
It's not true.
Nintendo.
What the fuck is happening
so
right
many
now?
items put away. Sorry, did you say something? I wasn't paying attention because I don't respect your opinions. Put these away because we don't need those. I'm never gonna. No, thank you. Just too many of these. Get rid of them. At least one of them.
At least one of them.
Oh. We don't need those.
We don't need those. Yeah.
We don't need that. All right. We don't need that. All right.
All right.
I think we're ready to go fight the boss, and by that I mean stab the frickin' wahoos.
Wahoo!
I am invincible. So Ivy, how you been this week? I've been doing a lot of driving. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. The places that I have to drive to, they're literally, we go there for an entire week and then some. I had to go a couple of times last week too. The whole time, the main road has had construction on it, except for today. Today's the first time they actually decided to fix the road.
Fine.
Except for there's a part of the road that is still just completely torn up and there's nothing over it, and you just have to drive.
Tom, there's 2 more on the other side.
I'm going to. Well, I was gonna hit a bonfire first. That made sense in my brain. Yeah, I'm just gonna not deal with this guy.
Now you want to hit that bonfire thing?
What thing?
I think.
The bonfire thing. Okay. Sorry, how you doing? And so I've been having to freaking scream at road work. Been like, why don't you actually fix the roads? Why do you have to make me go down a different road and make a right and then a left and then go straight and then make a left again? Huh? What do you get? Where do you get off on that, Mr. Frickin' Roadman? Huh?
I think
Where do you get your sick kicks from that? You fucker. I hate them.
I think he gets them on the road, actually.
On the road again. I just can't wait to be on the road again. So how you been doing, Ivy?
I'm kind of fucking exhausted.
What's your fucking excuse?
Last 2 days, we went
over it.
We've been working on insulating the attic so we can finish the attic.
We've been working on insulating ourselves from other people.
Yes.
Keeping them away. Yes! I got a soul of a brave warrior.
Yeah, since the ceiling is so low, you basically just have to be crouching at all times to get anywhere effectively.
I have a question.
As it is incredibly, straining on the entire body.
What would you do if you learned that your ceiling had feeling?
I'd probably punch it, because it's
been
fucking...
What the fuck? Whoa!
Making me mad.
You can't do that.
Making me sad.
You can't do that either. You don't have free will in this scenario.
Damn it.
There's a man.
I wanted free will. Now I don't have it.
What if we freed Will? Big Willie Styles. Freedom.
Oh, I think they made a movie about freeing Will.
I don't think that's what the movie was about. I don't think that's what the movie was about. What's that movie about?
The killer whale.
Killer! I like killer is a fun slang they have in the Isles. What do I do to become literally invincible and immortal?
I think that one? Yeah, that one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that seems better.
Tally ho!
He's right.
Is he gonna explode? Is he gonna explode?
No, he's not explode. He just stands
up. I should have probably hit the thing. Not that one.
Did nothing to him.
He'll be dead in a freaking jiffy.
Yeah, he'll be dead in a second. Anyway.
He's literally unkillable. No! Oh, his arm is so piddly, yet it carries a massive sword. The size of himself, but it's actually taller.
It's true. It is taller than him.
The size of him, if he was accurate to the song that says, I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a baller. I wish I had a girl who looked good. Don't stab me, sort of.
And it's in his left hand, too.
His left hand also does not work out, but has less excuses because it carries a piddly sword that does dinks and twink.
No, I mean the big sword is in his left hand.
What the fuck? You're right. That's insane. Ironic, isn't it? Huh? His sword is red.
Oh my god.
His sword is getting angry. And then I do this. He didn't expect it. He didn't expect it.
True.
He expected it.
He expected it at least a little bit.
Says you. Who even? How could he even?
Bet you're really wishing we lowered that adaptability stat right now.
We do! I did pretty well. Hey, look at this. Look at. Oh, God.
Yep.
At least I'm gonna be caffeinated.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, in addition to having to work on the attic, I've also just been waking up at midnight every day. So, the past like 2 days.
How ironic to wake up at midnight every day.
Yeah. I mean, the day starts. Get up.
I'm drive over here. I was thinking of something else that was ironic, and I don't remember now. I'm sad. How you doing? This is my life most of the time. Oh, I was thinking of something. Fuck, wait, what was it? Shit. No, you didn't use an Ashen idol effigy human.
I'll use it later.
Okay. Oh, there's souls over there. There's like 6,000 all
like
total.
6,000. Pittance. Fuck.
Don't do that. Careful. By the way, Ivy, I wanted to run this by you.
Okay.
What do you know about Make-A-Wish? Probably as much as just about anyone else.
They make wishes for kids
My
with
question is,
cancer.
Where is there, like, are they like Shenron? But I assume they are like Shenron that, like, at some point,
I think that's the idea.
their abilities stop. Like, they can't make you fall in love. They can't make someone die. Where does their power lie? Because just like, I was thinking, like, I was sitting there and like in my delirium, I was like, it'd be really funny if like a kid just like got to make a wish and just had infinite power and was just like, oh,
I wish for infinite wishes.
Like, I want the U.S. to just conquer Canada right now. And just a Make-A-Wish kid just starts a war. And he's just like, I just want the U.S. to invade France. Like, I think that'd be cool. And then, like, we now have to do it because the Make-A-Wish kid said so.
Oh, come on. This is where I die. Oh, this is where I die. It's over.
9,000.
Oh, this is where I die.
My heart actually stopped. My heart actually stopped at that. How did we beat him on our first try? We spent an entire episode trying to beat him the last time we played this game. A literal entire episode trying to beat this game. I don't even know if we did it from the start to finish, if we did it in that one episode.
No, we came back to the next time and beat him in like 2 tries.
Yeah, what the fuck? That is that thing about video games, though, where it's like you'll like force yourself at something. Your brain, the way it works, it takes in information better and more efficiently when you rest, or especially when you sleep. So if you go do something and then take like a nap, or just like take a chill pill and don't think about stuff and just let your brain digest and then come back, you'll be able to do it better than if you just throw yourself at it. Your brain's not really like adjusting or like doing too much too fast. There's a lot of souls.
Yeah, it is.
And so
very large amount.
Yeah.
Do we go and try and fight the Mr. Samurai Man? I don't want to, but I'm just putting it on the table.
Like, why would we not?
I guess we can go
level up first.
I'm working on that.
I thought you were literally just gonna teleport back there and go fight him. I'm like, what are you, a fucking psycho?
Fuck!
Default positions held? What are the...
What is default positions?
What does this mean?
What does this mean? I don't want to do it because I'm gonna fuck up your organization and you're gonna be mad.
I'm gonna have to put it all back if you do
true.
that. And no one wins.
Use this.
Oh yeah, now sounds like a good time to use this. There we go, we did it. Now let's level up our let's level up our vitality. Is that the one that's health?
Yes.
Let's level up our height.
Actually, no. Vigor is health.
Let's level
vitality. Vitality is the opposite of the one that you want.
Equip load.
Oh, wait a minute! I just fucking remembered. Hold on.
Did you now?
Yes.
What about hold on? Did you remember?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. We have to go fight the samurai guy. Let's go do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Just remembered.
Alright, so remember how we were talking last time? How we got you a nice upgrade weapon. It was cool and cool. I found a cool weapon that seems neat. I want to try it out. That's the wrong one.
Everything's just about you, isn't it?
Skeleton Lord's Soul. Okay.
I thought it said Skeleton Lord's Sword was needed to forge that, I'll be honest. Toon, Blue Eyes White Dragon. You must play Toon World first.
Yes, true. Alright, where...
Keep looking, keep going. Keep going. There it is.
There we go.
Ooh, that was close. We almost missed it. We almost passed it. We
almost
passed our life opportunities right by. Are there any hexes we can learn from him?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Bigger souls. You think you can handle my spells?
Yes. The Giant Lord Soul.
Giant Lord Soul?
Yes, King Giant, King Lord. We fought him in the past.
That one.
We fought King Giant in the past.
I was like, what the fuck is that? I forget that boss exists half the time.
I like him.
Completely honest.
Because he reminds me of the last Giant, except he has a sword. And I like the last Giant.
Giant.
There it is!
Become
That's the one!
Giant.
Hey.
You think you can handle my spells?
Handle these bad boys.
35? We need to upgrade our fucking stats.
We can.
Oh yeah. Feeble, cursed one. Do you think you can handle my spells?
Do you think you can handle my candle? It is made of wax.
It's made of wax. It's melting currently. It's
made
very
of wax.
difficult to hold.
And then he kills you with an axe. Yes. You didn't see it coming because he distracted you with the candle.
Is true.
Again, I'm going to be just entertaining myself most of this stream, so don't get anyone else's hopes up. We could level up to 35 intelligence in a freaking jiffy.
No, it's faith that we need for it. Or wait. Cancel level up. Let me double check. Double check.
Double boil trouble, scubble, double. Repel. Past it. What's it repel?
Oh, it isn't. Okay.
What's repel do even? That is. Yes.
But I think we wanted faith anyway because our scaling is.
I do not agree with this.
At 30 currently.
I will simply allow it though because I'm powerless to stop it in this scenario.
I will upgrade it once.
I want
and
up.
Put 2 into faith.
I want up.
What does that mean?
I want up. Upgrade. Up. You said up. A word that started with up, and I said I want up.
Up.
Give me up. I want up.
Alright, we still have a shitload of tools. Alright, what does this weapon need for upgrade? Tell me, please. Tell me your secrets. There are dogs, there are
You need petrified dragons.
It is petrified dragons.
Isn't boss
We have
souls?
so fucking many.
We've never had a petrified dragon weapon,
true.
like a boss weapon to upgrade with a petrified
hold
dragon.
on. Do we have any dark nightstone?
Yes.
There it is. Okay. Alright, we're good.
We did it, team. Yes.
All the preparations are in order. Except this weapon is like mega heavy.
Why didn't we try it out first? Why didn't we try it out first?
I tried it out on my own on a different save
You're
file.
fucking...
I just wanted to see what its moveset was.
You were leading me on. You're just like, I've been thinking about like trying out this weapon. It'll be fun. It'll be kind of cute.
Literally tried it out for 2 seconds. just to see what its moveset was.
Boy,
to see if I was like, this might be something I'll enjoy. And I don't even know if I will enjoy it. I'm gonna find out right now.
Why did you find out before you fully upgraded it?
Because we have so many shits, and also I have a good enough weapon already.
I don't understand you.
Fuck you.
Don't talk to me.
What were you gonna say?
I don't know. Was I supposed to say something?
Yes.
What would you like me to say?
Like you to say. Please?
How would you feel if a Make-A-Wish kid said conquered Canada?
I feel like I would be all for it.
Here's the thing, Ivy. You're a Make-A-Wish kid now? What is your one wish? In this scenario, you have infinite power. What do you do with it? You still are Make-A-Wish, though.
It's a lot.
If you lose the Make-A-Wish, you lose the wish, though.
Well, that's...
You know what I mean? So if you say, I no longer want my cancer, you lose the wish and you still have the cancer.
Oh, no.
You do not get the wish, it loses. You must still remain in a scenario where you are still Make-A-Wish. What happened?
Look at our equip load currently.
Yeah.
37.
Yeah. How's it going? How's it rolling? Do you love it?
It's pretty neat. I mean, I'm still gonna like get used to it.
Tiago, how you doing? Hello.
How are you doing?
How you doing, baby? Don't.
Can I use bonfire?
No! He's coming for you.
Fuck.
You missed! Yes! I liked it. Was great that you hit him right into like the square of the back and made him crumble to the ground. It wasn't very satisfying to watch him, that like dog just fucking deflate after getting smucked.
So, is it faster to get to him from this bonfire? I think it is.
Fucking no. You have to go upwards to get to him, so it's that one.
You have to go up.
Yeah, what are you talking about? You're wrong.
I must go up. Who's Ivy?
Hey, you who's you lose, you know what I'm talking about? Woo! I'm out of it today. I'm really tired.
Tom's very tired. And I am very
That door's not open.
Fuck.
How do you open the door?
That door?
Yeah.
I think we can open now.
Can we open it now? It's not open from that side.
No, we just needed to
There was a key! Oh.
I'm not going in there.
Oh.
That place is a fucking hellhole.
It was dark. You should bring a torch. Read the message. What's it say?
Not here?
Not here.
No, not here.
How we doing?
Damn.
What you been up to, here. Tiago? What you been doing? You been doctoring? You been removing people's lungs? Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say we've been here before.
People's lungs.
He puts them back afterwards, I'm sure. He's a doctor. They know what they're doing better than I do. I assume they remove lungs for good purpose.
Yeah. Do we have an extra smelter's push?
Ivy wants sustenance.
Do I need sustenance?
No, he wants sustenance. Sustain.
I have like no food. No one has gone food shopping in several days.
Why don't you be the change you want to see in the world, Ivy?
I'll be honest, I'm kind of terrified of shopping.
Of what? Which aspect of it?
It's the going up to the cash register and like handing the person all my goods and being like, "Hey, ring this up for me." They give them
back afterwards.
I know.
It's just, not like they're keeping them.
It's just the act of like giving some, or not even give. No, not even the act of giving. It's the act of someone seeing all the things that I'm buying. That's like, this is weird. I don't like this.
Use the self-checkout. Just use a self-checkout then.
I do. But not every store has a self-checkout.
What are you fuck? Don't do that, Ivy. That's irresponsible.
This weapon's so fucking massive.
He's fucking massive, man. Whoa, there's like 3 of them. Oh no. Well, that did damage to him. That's neat.
That did damage to him.
Ivy, look out! He had a plan and he was gonna freaking turn you into freaking chopsticks. God. Ivy! They're gonna turn you into rice. No. Well, they're gonna make you into something that's not very nice.
Oh,
look out. Ivy, are you high?
No.
I'm insanely tired.
No, I'm not high. I don't do drugs. I'm just extremely tired.
We live on top of a mountain. We are technically
at a high elevation.
We are at a heightened elevation. We are at a heightened state of New Jersey. Ooh, the Wanderer coat, my favorite coat that all wandering. This is not my weapon. This is not my beautiful weapon.
Nope.
Letting the days go by. I have to go up and then up, right?
Up and
Please,
up.
No! This is, you know that feeling when you like miss the bus and you're like, what the fuck do I do now with my life? Everything, all my plans are ruined and I just want to crumple up and just cry.
You know that, Tom, you know that feeling when the bus literally drives directly past you when you're standing like on the curb?
You know that feeling when the bus drives directly into you, it goes up on the, it just like, it smashes you into oblivion because it has to go 55 miles an hour.
That's what it feels like to play this game.
It has to go 88 miles an hour because it's trying to go back in time because it's a DeLorean.
Yep, DeLorean.
You know that feeling, Ivy? Really sucks. really bad. Real shame.
Not a great one.
Nah. I've had the bus just like go on, walk past me before too, and I was just like, what do I do now? Was I not good enough for you? Was it me? Huh? I'll change.
What?
What did you just fucking say to me?
Those ones, they reset themselves. That's weird. Normally they just stay in the place that you hit them to.
I don't like this.
He didn't explode.
He didn't explode. And he's gonna go. He didn't do it. Never mind. Don't do that!
You've done it again.
I've done it again. Your weapon does more damage than mine does. What if he's unarmored? Yes.
The whip does more damage than yours does.
What the fuck is your problem? The whip is mine. I will accept nothing else.
I'm just saying.
I will not accept your sass, alright? Cocaine. Cocaine. I see cocaine, I think of Yokai Watch for some reason.
It does look a lot like Yokai Watch.
But it doesn't. It just has Kai in it. Which is not that, like... It's not that common of a thing.
It's Kokai Watch.
That's not what it is either. You're still incorrect. Why would... You know, if you watch the Kokai... You know what they say, a watched cocaine will never boil.
Did they say that?
Yeah.
Since when?
Be the change you want to see in the world.
I don't really want to, I'll be honest.
Why not, Ivy? What do you think? What change do you not want to make in the world? What do you not want to see, Ivy, huh?
I feel like the world should change to fit my needs instead. I'm being honest.
Listen, I don't need your sass, alright? And I need the world, so I don't like this. It's not going my way. Why are there so many of them?
I don't fucking know. It's Dark Souls 2.
Summon Skull!
Summon Skull.
This did not enough damage! This did not as much as I wanted! They haven't hit me yet.
There's more! Oh, what do you mean?
This went poorly. This isn't going quite like I wanted to. Oh, that one was mine.
Yep.
That was my world there.
Yeah. Alright, you can start breaking up the other one.
I'll just use this one.
just get
Just
the
a little
dust.
bit of dust. Where's the other one? Where the fuck would you
They're
put it?
right fucking here.
You gotta tell me that. What'd you give it to me? Give it to me?
There it is.
Give it to me. Thank
There's
you.
only one more. It's so sad. Or there's well, there's technically two more currently.
Wicked.
There will
Dark.
Wacko. Wizard.
Chocolate. Go on, you do stuff. I'm gonna be stupid. You do actual progress in the game, please.
I will attempt to do that once all these fucking enemies die. I'll buff my weapon. It'll make it easier. Because I nearly one-shot that one guy with just one hit.
I think buffing a weapon is just an excuse to not follow through with your goals this year of going to the gym and working out your New Year's resolution.
I've never made
I'll
that
just
New
buff
Year's
my weapon,
resolution.
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
What? My New Year's resolution 2 years ago was to buff my weapon. It fell through. How you doing, Ivy?
What do you fucking mean?
What do you mean? Stop being mean. You're mean.
Die.
Don't.
Why does this explode the things?
Oh,
It does dark
does it have
damage.
elemental damage?
No, it does dark damage.
I don't know.
I mean, it has innate dark damage on it, which is why I buffed it. And now it's big.
Is there such thing as outnate?
No, I don't think so.
I don't either. I entertained myself this stream. Anyone else who gets entertained during this stream, it is your own fault.
Yeah, sucks to be you.
I'm just gonna do the dumb shit that I will say to myself in the darkness and alone of my room. That was really loud, that all those.
Yeah, they were very loud.
Well, just pretend it was a fire alarm. That I say to myself in the aloneness of the dark of my own room, just to entertain myself when no one's looking. My weapon.
It doesn't explode him. That's why I'm hitting him. I removed my buff.
I was like, you could also use the whip next time.
That's true. Yeah, that's why we have it in the offhand.
What happened to this fucker? I don't know. Well, now for the games to begin. These guys finally gonna have their comeuppance. What if the Muppets got their comeuppance?
I think they did.
You know what I love?
Many times.
I love that Kermit somehow is connected to 9/11 in that one movie.
I'm sorry, what?
There's a movie where it's like Kermit the Frog's like, what if I never existed? And then it goes to a reality where he didn't exist and the Twin Towers are there in the background of the shot. And I'm pretty sure the movie was filmed after the Twin Towers fell. So it's, in all of the past shots, the Twin Towers are there. So it's somehow, it's like slightly, like, it's like, not intentionally, but is
What the fuck was the point? It was just a smelter wedge. It was the one smelter wedge. Okay.
We have a smelter wedge now, though, Ivy. Go through the door. That makes more sense. How did we figure that out the first?
No, I knew it was this way. I just wanted to go that way first. Because I knew there was stuff there, but it was apparently a single smelter wedge. But it's good. Good to have single smelts. It's good to have a smooth.
It is. But yes, committed the Kermit. So that's
Kermit
cool. Look out, the spirit prowlers. There's many of them, by the way.
Oh, I know.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. They're the predator.
They're the fucking predator, right? Why does he poise through all of my attacks?
He's the predator.
It's true.
He prowled. He's not very good at prowling, I'll be honest.
No, he kind of just fucking showed up right in my face.
Yeah, he did not even try to hide. Don't get close to the other ones. You might activate them.
Why? Why can't he poise through that?
He's also,
get away from me!
He's also healing due to the statue. Just in case you didn't realize.
Weapon. This fuckhole's an
What if you
asshole.
used my weapon? I'm using her weapon. What a fucking twist! I did not see. Weapon didn't do damage. Look out!
Yeah, but I can actually poise break him now.
Why can you now poise break him?
I don't fucking know. I don't know why this weapon doesn't have poise damage.
You can equip. Do we have the ring of poise breaking on? Look out! I love that he's doing the thing in SpongeBob where he has the ruler and he just like flings it. Look out! What he's doing that with this?
Oh my god, he's the worst. I hate him so much.
He's just better than you are.
Die!
Why did he come out here? And then just look out. He was like, oh, what a beautiful view. And just totally forgot you were there. By the way, heal and then kill the statue.
Yeah, that was my plan.
You're welcome.
Yes.
By the way, you should probably equip this ring of thing.
Yeah, the ring of thing. That's a good one.
It's not a ring.
That's not a ring. I was going to also equip the ring of thing.
Yeah, you switch out the abyss seal. You don't need it if you're fighting with your sword at the moment. It's that one. Down one.
It is.
I'll wait for you to accept what I just said. For you to parse it.
I just needed to process the words that came out of your mouth. I'm sorry.
There weren't that many that
Oh
came
my
out.
god, there are that many. Look at these guys. That did a lot of damage.
It did damage. Yeah. There we go. There we go. There we go, big boy. Break his poise. No! No!
They're shooting arrows at me. I can't roll anymore because this ring is heavier.
How fat could a fucking ring be?
Enough.
Look out. Yes! That thinned their numbers. That took the herds and made them herd.
They're where?
They're bleeding.
They're not touching me.
I don't know why no one thought it was a good idea to literally just kill you. I don't know what their plan was. They did the movie thing where, you know how it's in a movie when there's a Jackie Chan, and the bad guys, when there's a group of them, they all just like, will go one at a time to go beat the shit out of him instead of all just teaming up on him. It's like, okay, it's someone else's turn. No, oh, wait, no, they did the awkward thing where you're both going a direction, and instead of walking into each other, it's like, oh, let's go to the side. You both go to the right, or you go to the right, they go to the left, so you're about to walk into, you have to just like, who now? Okay, now who goes?
Tom, look at the durability.
What did you say to me?
Look at the durability.
That was your fault. You fucked up. It was you. Don't blame me. Your durability. Put on the brace. What is the durability of the weapon? 35. So it's 5 less than the whip. No, wait, I'm looking at the wrong number. Go up. Go back to it. It's 40. So it's exactly the same as the whip.
I don't fucking understand durability.
I think it's just you hit some things and it breaks more. Couldn't tell you though.
We need a lot of souls. Why did I do that? No, I think we need like 30,000 for a level up.
We can also we have an infinite feather. We have the infinite feather of infinity.
We don't have it equipped for some reason.
Because I don't like it. And you don't need it in the middle of a fight. You can just open the menu and use it.
Yeah, but that's slow. No, it's back.
Don't like it there though. I like it in Dark Souls 3 when you can have it in that mid menu.
Yeah, that's not in this game. That's why I don't. That's why I have it equipped.
Oh yeah, like normal. Like if I would either have it there or I would. Yeah, I would not put it here though. That's me. Look out! You almost got you. That was close.
Yeah, that was real close. Can I just fucking annihilate all these? This is the worst area in the entire game.
Can you finish your statement? Can you finish your sentence?
I don't like this area anymore.
You still haven't finished the first statement.
There's funny lizards. I hate the funny lizards.
You finished the statement, and then you repeated the finished statement again, as if you were finishing that one when you'd already finished it. I meant the statement you didn't finish. to finish instead of the finished one, okay?
There you go. Get the souls back.
The finished people...
I'm gonna eat the chocolate.
Perkele.
I don't know.
Have you thought about what you did wrong, Ivy?
No.
You should apologize next time.
You should equip the other ring so we aren't fucking fat rolling everywhere. Yeah, see, that one's much lighter.
That's what it was. Okay, cool. How fat is the goddamn ring?
We're very...
It's a ring!
We're like almost at 70%.
It's a ring!
They can change.
It should not weigh more than it should not weigh a single pound. It should weigh like an ounce. It's a ring.
I don't know. Maybe we should take off the chloranthy ring or something.
You want to take off the chloranthy ring?
Not really.
Yeah, that's right.
That was just a thought that came
You psycho. What would we put in its place?
I don't know.
Yeah. You don't.
Well,
Don't talk like that to me. Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!
It's a good thing you didn't have the actual spell equipped.
Or else I would have been locked into it. Oh, I got a black steel katana.
Wow. It's a good weapon.
Yeah.
I used that weapon.
I think it's probably black steel because there's a lot of carbon.
It's true.
Ah! Where do you come from, sir? You not? Stop.
Okay.
Stop. Stop. Stop.
Okay, I just thought about this. Dark weapon has 4 uses.
Yes.
I'm like, man, fucking miracles just have they did miracles dirty in this game. I don't understand.
It is a sorcery.
I know. I'm thinking about this because I've been playing a miracle build. Because I wanted to try out the miracles in this game.
I thought this game didn't, like, Dark Souls didn't do good to the miracles until 3.
That's definitely true. But they seemed interesting. Enough that I was like, I'll try that. There's also, like, a sword at the start of the game that you can get that does a lot of damage with lightning. I was like, I'll do that. That'll be neat.
Yes. Yes.
Sword is cool.
Yeah.
Miracles, they have
cool,
like...
or it's lightning?
The lightning miracles have like 3 uses each.
I don't like this.
You can throw 3 lightning spear before you are out of lightning spear. And it's just like, they don't do enough damage to one-shot literally everything in the world. So I'm like, why is there so few uses? I don't get it.
If you level up,
and then...
your stat, it increases uses.
You have to increase the stat a lot.
So, I don't remember where this was my problem, I'll be honest.
But anyway.
Just do multiple playthroughs and just get several copies of it. There you go.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
The, like, dark weapon equivalent, the sunlight blade.
Yeah.
Is...
Tell me about it.
It only gets 1 use. It's so sad.
It might be... What, Sunlight Blade's the better one, though. Isn't it?
Sunlight blade's the lightning one.
There's only one lightning one?
There's only one lightning one.
I know, because sorcery has 3.
Yeah, sorcery has 3. That's
and
the
as it
only
goes
one
up, you
with
get
3.
less uses.
No, it's the only one. It's like that.
I don't fucking know. I don't have the fucking answers. Maybe because lightning was overpowered in 1, they did not want it to be overpowered in 2.
No, I think it was overpowered in the early parts of 2, and then they nerfed it later on. I think that's what happened.
Is it still...
That's what I've heard, at least. Where do you come from?
Do you mean is it still overpowered in the early parts of 2?
No,
or in the early development stage?
The early, like, not the early development, I mean, like, the early, like when the game, like, first came out. Like, they patched it out later on.
They patched out lightning damage.
They patched out lightning damage. That's what I'm saying.
What a feature. We don't need that.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. Fair enough. Ivy, look out.
I was looking. Ah!
Were you looking outwards or inwards?
Where are the souls? There they are.
Found them.
Found them.
Right there. Lizard. Lizard man. There's a lizard man, sir.
I don't want to touch
What is your fucking problem? He dies in like 2 seconds.
He does? What do you mean?
These
guys had like 10
I killed it in like
health.
4 hits, Ivy.
What the fuck? They have no health.
These ones are different, I think.
Alright, the ones in the other place just have like 10 billion.
They evolved more, Ivy. This is the past.
They're more evolved.
They evolved more because this is the past, Ivy. Duh.
Don't we have like a limited time limit in here? Oh fuck!
I don't know if this one is the same, but it might be.
It said at the start that you can only reside for so long.
Well, that's how you know that it is. I think if once you get to the boss fight, I don't think it kicks you out anymore. I think.
Yeah, we just have to get to the boss fight after killing like 10 billion enemies.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah,
I don't see any reason not to get to the boss fight after we kill 10 billion enemies, so I mean, might as well. Yeah. Whilst we're at it, you know.
Might as well.
Pick up item.
Ah!
You're fucking...
I didn't react fast enough. I've been awake for a long time. My reaction time is not very good.
Ivy's fucking asleep at the wheel right now.
It's true. That's literally how that works.
Don't give Ivy a wheel, please.
This place is so big. I don't think I've ever gotten past that first room because of the stupid lizards.
What if you just...
And I never had a good enough weapon to kill these guys fast.
Not that hard. Not that hard.
Ow!
Look out. He has a bow and arrow.
I'm not getting the sweet spot on the first head. Ow.
What about the sour spot?
That's what I'm getting.
What about the umami spot? Ooh.
There we go.
Don't do that.
Bam. Bam.
What about the salty spot?
I
still don't fully understand what umami is.
It's cheese.
That is not what anyone ever told me.
That's, well, cheese.
I was told it was like meat.
Well, cheese is an umami. Well, meat is also an umami taste.
Yeah. I've no clue. I just know it exists. But it's like the most like vague and perplexing of them that I just cannot pin down.
Is this the Manomancer? There he is!
There, it's the dude! There he is, the guy.
If I kill him without getting hit, he commits seppuku.
On first try.
Fuck.
Eat chocolate, 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 eat chocolate. Yeah, 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 yeah. How we doing?
So there's a memory. Can the enemies still despawn after you kill them enough times? Okay.
It's a memory, so you can still forget.
Yeah, you still forgot that the enemies were there. Can we do that sooner? We have 3 smelter wedges. Okay. Were there 4 in that chest?
Sorry, I don't remember talking to you, I'll be honest.
Before that.
So if you could, like, stop talking to me, that'd be kind of nice. Yeah, it's fine. I don't fucking care. It's too much brain thinking. I'm not here for that. I'm not in for thinking. Thinking is just sinking for me because it takes too long.
Can I talk to you now?
Yeah, you can probably talk to me now. Okay. I think now is probably a fine time.
Okay, Tom.
I was like, did you have nothing to say for a second? I was like, bold choice. Go on.
Okay, so Tom.
Tell me more.
The other day, I was playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Yes.
My sibling happened to be in the room at the time.
Sib.
Sib.
What were they sibling?
And there was one point. There was one point where I put.
I've entertained myself thoroughly.
There's a secret where you have to like push some spikes, and there's a hole in the floor, and then you fall in the hole, and then. There's
photorealistic Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
No, there's a big red. There's a big ring, not a red ring. There's a big ring. You can go in a special stage with a big ring. And that's because how Sonic.
There's actually a couple of those in that game.
Yeah, there's a couple of those.
There's a couple of big rings in that game.
But they were so hung up on the fact that I had to push like spikes to find it, and it was like, no, it's just a well-hidden secret. I like that. It's cool. And they were like, no, that's just bad game design. Like, you would never think to find it. And I'm like, no, you would never think to find it. Therefore, it's a good secret. I want to get your thoughts on this.
We've talked about crypticness in games and stuff like that. I know, like, I've known you really enjoy that kind of shit, and please don't fucking talk to me, Mr. Knights.
We're gonna lose 40,000 souls, by the way.
We're gonna lose 40,000 souls, by the way. I'm gonna win 40,000 souls in a frickin' grab thing at the frickin' boardwalk, I'll have you know. Come next to me. You shouldn't have actually fallen for it, but he did. He was lonely. He was like, alright, hit me up on Tinder, and then I frickin' lit a match under him, and like Tinder, he ignited and died.
It's true. That's what happened.
What a sad story, isn't it? Ironic.
Ironic.
Tell me about secrets, Ivy.
I think it's cool when something is hidden.
So here's the thing.
So well that like you like. Like you almost no one's gonna find it without looking it up. Like I think that's like the level of secret that I'm like,
as long as
cool.
As long as like the secret's not important in a way, like
as long as it's not important. Like that's just a big ring. It's not required for progression.
Don't do it. You've made a mistake. I didn't actually make a mistake.
And there's like a billion.
Stop it! Damn it!
And there's like fucking 6 of them hidden in every stage. So it's
Stop.
like,
yes.
You know, I'm fine with the way that one was hidden. I think it's cool and interesting, and it's not like that's the only instance of you pushing a thing and then a hole opening in the floor. Like there's one of those in the first level. You push a rock, and you find an invisibility power up under it. And it's cool.
That's insane.
Insane.
Fucking mental.
Fucking mental.
That's nice. I'm glad you're happy. See, here's the thing. Only for old games. For modern games, it can be a little bit like, oh, come on. What do you want from me? But in old games, I'm like, yeah, that's just like the way stuff was. That was just, you know, the times. That was normal. So I accept it, and I kind of expect it more. In modern games, like, if there was one of those in fucking, like, Call of Duty, it would actually be kind of neat. But I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it would be so novel and interesting. It would make it would make me respect Call of Duty more. That's why, like I love that shit in Dark Souls games. Like Ash Lake.
I've done this to myself.
Like, Ash Lake is very difficult to find without knowing where it is. Like, it's behind 2 invisible walls.
Well, the thing is, it actually makes sense, because the first, if you find the first
2 entire areas.
If you find the first invisible wall, you'll be like, this was such a pathetic secret that no way that they would just hide this behind an invisible wall. What is this, a fucking troll? We lost 40,000 souls, and it's your fault for dying the first time.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't immediately go look for it.
Yeah. Like there's a tell for it.
Like I found it naturally because I was just like, what the fuck? This cannot be. There's a unique tree. There's no tree like this anywhere else that you can climb up onto. This is special, and it's literally just for a stupid shield. This makes no sense. And so I was like, that's why I was like, oh, there's a visible wall. Okay, and then there's just like something like unimpressive. I'm like, this cannot be it. There has to be more of this.
I think it's a Twin Humanities in a chest.
I was just like,
why do I know these things?
It's like, this cannot be it. This is not enough.
It's the wooden shield, and then the big dinky wooden shield.
Yep.
And then a Twin Humanities in the chest.
I remember the wooden shield. And so you're like, no, there has to be something else, and then you find it.
Where the fuck does the second? There he is. Oh my god.
There he is. Found him.
Yeah, that's where he comes.
Look
from.
out!
Ow!
Look out! I forgot to warn you about that one. Sorry. Careful.
Yeah, you can't aggro one without aggroing the other, because that's just how this game works.
Careful. You're gonna lose my souls, Ivy.
Yeah, there's 6,000 souls. Yeah.
No, I kind of worked hard to get those.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Okay, well, I guess I don't.
You're gonna have to work hard to get them back.
I guess we don't need 6,000 souls then.
Nope.
Some people are just too good for that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's
wow. Didn't realize you're fucking rich or something.
How did you go through that entire water bottle already?
I like to drink water. And I ate spicy stuff before I came over here.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So, I had a little sip of it first. I'll be honest with you. And so, I guess to mosey on back to what the question fucking was. Because I got distracted. Like, I like it a bit. I think it's kind of neat and interesting when you find little things like that. It's like, oh yeah, like, in Zelda 1. There's so many secrets. I was like, shh, it's a secret. Don't tell anyone. let this be our little like cool thing. Cause like, how the fuck are you supposed to find?
When you burn, like you use the fucking like torch to burn one specific bush
Mm-hmm.
in like a fucking entire screen full of bushes, and that opens up a dungeon.
Specific rock in this certain way, and then push push a second
OG
one.
Zelda is entirely built upon this.
Yeah.
And like I would love that game if I liked the actual gameplay at all.
It's like yeah, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cute, you know. It's like an actual like. It's like a thing. It's like it's expected for old games, so I'm like I guess I don't really mind it if it's Sonic 3 or if it's Zelda 1 doing that. Like I have no qualms. Sure. Can you like please not do that? Can you please knock before you enter my room, Dad? It's very impolite. Stop. Bad.
It's not that hard. You just press down twice.
It's just not supposed to be there. You were supposed to walk into that, actually.
Maybe you should just pay attention more to the things that you have equipped.
I don't have it equipped. You have it equipped, I'll be honest with you. Okay, couple of trading blows, but you know what? Ho.
You don't have to kill that one. Oh, there's this guy. Never mind, you do.
Souls, Ivy. Where's your sense of adventure and learning?
My sense of adventure stops and ends, and also starts and ends, with the boss and him being dead.
Your sense of adventure stops a lot.
Yeah, it does. Because I keep dying to him.
It stops, it ends, and then it starts and ends.
I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever even entered that boss fog wall before.
Stop it.
Just because I could not be bothered with this section. I was just so done with the rest of the area by the time I got here. It was like, no, not dealing with these guys.
Ivy's a pansy. Ivy's petunias.
Well, Tom, I posed you a question.
What flower would I be?
Did you go through the fucking Unicorn Blizzard Nightmare Hellscape?
I've gotten to the end of it once or twice, but I never beat the boss. Because I just gave up.
Did we ever get to the boss? Like, I think we tried to, like, a couple times and never made it.
No, we never got to the boss when we tried. We did it, if anything, we did it 2 times tops. And then I would probably not have allowed for any further, because I was just so frustrated with that place, and it was the one place that it was the only place I did not go out of my way to fully complete. When playing through Dark Souls and 2.
Yeah. Bad area.
It's just too fucking much. You not? Wait,
so does that mean you beat all the gauntlets then?
Otherwise,
and also the fucking what's he called?
Dark Lurker?
Dark Lurker, that's the man.
The thing was, I wanted to do it, but I forgot about him. Like, I was planning on doing it, and then one day, I picked up the game and forgot what my plan was, and then just fucking bypassed that.
You just beat the game, and I'm not going back.
I was like, oh, god fucking damn it.
I forgot the Dark Lurker.
Now I have to play the fucking game again to get all the way to that one boss.
Wait, did you like go into New Game Plus after that? What'd you do?
I don't fucking remember. Maybe I did.
You don't have to play the whole game again.
Fuck if I remember. But,
this game doesn't force you to New Game Plus.
Maybe I just, like, moved on to a new character afterwards, emotionally. Because I was continuing because I have a story between the characters I'm playing, I was playing as. I've gone over a couple of them before. They have, like, story and lore, and all that stuff. They have a store.
Yes.
You do not fucking do shit like that? You know it upsets me.
Yeah, that's why I do it.
Thank you. My weapon's enchanted. It'll be fine. This will be easy. Alright, let's go. You and me. 1-on-1. Basketball?
That is such a long fucking handle for that katana. He's like got like a...
I can't even handle it.
He's got like a... Not even a katana. What's the...
Naginata.
Oh, he's got like a... What's the fucking...
Mindanao. That's the islands in the Philippines.
What's the long sword version of a katana? I don't remember.
A long katana. Fuck.
Because a katana is basically like the hand and a half sword
Wakizashi's small. No!
Yeah, Wakizashi is small. What's the long one?
Not the Nagi...
It's basically got that, like, blade on a Naginata. Like, handle. Like, what the fuck? I guess he's big, so he can do it. Sweet.
He's a little bit big. All right, time to eat chocolate.
It's true. That's the time for you. Why is there a cutscene every time?
Because it's cool. Also because you're going back into the past. So I have a question.
Yes.
Why do you think you like super secrets so much?
Obscure
and I forgot the term. Fuck.
I just think it's neat that it's a part of the game that you weren't expected to find.
There's a word for that. I can't remember. It means obscure and like just hard to find. And what the fuck? How were you supposed to figure that out?
Obtuse?
Not obtuse. Obtuse secrets. No, there's a different word.
What do you mean that backstab? What do you mean that didn't kill?
You didn't in Dark Enchant.
No, I haven't been Dark Enchanting. I just do so much damage.
We can just Dark Enchant too. It also does damage when you do that.
I don't want to use them up. I want to use them for the boss.
You have plenty. You will not need 4 of them.
No, I will not. But that is what my brain is telling me.
This is like the thing I was talking about with how brains work, and how like you and your brain, there's an elegant dance between your body, like your consciousness and your brain that allows you to like function, and both things have control and like sway over each other as well as
lizard.
Like both things affect part of your body, but also can have sway upon one another and stuff like that. How like it's like you cannot tell your heart to beat, you cannot tell your adrenaline to flow, you cannot tell your blood to stop, or
you can tell your eyes to blink.
Yes, but you cannot tell your heart to beat. That is something only your brain can do. At the same time, like you and your consciousness will tell your eyes to blink and your body to move forwards. Did you not?
Twice.
This is a ceiling, Ivy. I don't know if you noticed, but it's probably pretty well insulated.
Yeah, I noticed. It is pretty well insulated. You're right. Lizard.
What was I talking about? But yeah, it's sort of like the two things have to work in conjunction. I was writing a little like dumb like character-to-character speech script type thing, which again, that's the way I write and come up with stories.
You just write monologues.
I write like monologues. I will just like put myself in a character's voice and monologue, and then I'll create a story because I'll just method act as a character in a scenario that'll just like, the scenario itself will probably just create itself, and that's how I'll just build something. And I was doing a thing where I was just like, oh, what if there's like people die, but you can be reincarnated and you can be reanimated as a corpse, but as a result of like, it's imperfect, like you lose like your consciousness a bit, but you allow your brain to still work, so you're still allowed to be alive. And because of that, you become more animalistic and all that whatnot, because you just become more like focused on how your brain actually functions, just purely and stuff like that. And just the characters like back and forth of that. I was doing a thing about that where I was just like going over this concept of like your brain and consciousness have to like work in tandem to actually fucking get shit to work. What was it? Oh, there's the main character being like, "Why'd you do it? Why'd you have to reincarnate yourself, man? That's messed up. You know what it does." And then I have the thing in front of me, and I'm like, "Should I read this? Because it's long." Yeah, why the heck not? Why? This is why you do. Did you just strip away humanity? So why? Why? Because I was afraid of death. It was a selfish decision ultimately. And stop acting so disgusted. It's not a choice for us to lose our humanity, simply the process of reanimating a corpse is flawed. It causes some issues with the brain that lead us to be this way. We are, after all, subject to the whim of our brains. And then they begin fighting.
Whoa.
We are always, whilst they're having the combat, they're able to talk perfectly calmly and just like, as is.
Yeah.
Even though they're fighting and jumping around and shit like that, because it's an anime. What?! Oh, by the way,
he pursued me!
By the way, you have to dodge that attack, because now he's cool.
He pursued me! What the fuck?
He also skewered
I'm
you.
Dead!
Fuck you, Ivy, I'm reading
I got pursued!
I'll read this and play the game somehow, fuck. Because we are always an intricate dance between our consciousness and our brain. Both play a hand in our body's survival and basic functions. I cannot tell my blood to flow or stop. I cannot tell my heart to beat. I cannot decide when my adrenaline flows. Those are at the whim of my brain. I can choose to be happy and do things that make it that way. There it is. That make it that way. Oh, fuck it, I missed it. I'm lost. But the brain can also choose otherwise. It can decide through defects from birth or from stress or pain, trauma, that you are not happy. It could decide that you are depressed and you want to die and force your consciousness to reflect that. And you are yet again at its whim. Though your consciousness may still need to follow it, without a consciousness to reflect those feelings, we feel nothing. We have not lost our humanity. If anything, we have fully embraced it this way. Unlike you, we are not trying to be anything else. A brain and... Smack, smack, smack. I'm on the attack. I'm not a different person, it is still me. I'm not even just a different person than I used to be, but I'm not someone else or a mindless husk. That was like the thing. And that's again just like you can be reincarnated from death. The guy was afraid of death, so he cowardly was just like, I want to live, reincarnate me, even though I know the consequences is that I will eventually become like a mindless husk that probably can be like just used and commanded, because guess what, you're kind of mindless, you're not very smart. But he's like, it's worth it because I don't want to die, and I still have a little bit of my consciousness, at least to a degree.
You're bleeding, by the way. You should probably put on a
bandage. Thank you. Put on Band-Aid 1984. Mm-hmm. They play Do They Know It's Christmas on that one, I think. It was Live Aid.
I don't know why my body is like just rejecting this chocolate right now. I can't. Can't fucking eat it.
So that was the little thing that I was just like, I was sitting there just like method acting as those characters. And I'm just like, ooh, that's a good idea, yeah. But what if you do lose consciousness of your, you lose your consciousness and whatnot?
Alright.
Alright, I eat people. Yum, 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 yum. I'm a cannibal.
Yes.
Tastes like pig. Pork. Snore.
Oh.
I poke folk.
If only I could use the poke.
I poke.
To poke the folk.
Mm-hmm.
I just need one more strength. If only I could get enough souls. How many souls do we actually need? 35,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So how you doing, Ivy? Ivy, I have a question. I've been watching anime recently, and so
there's no
like I wrote
way.
a couple of anime quotes aside from that, but it made me remind Ivy. I want to talk to you more about anime because it's interesting, because it's a place where we differ a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Because I'm a pedantic fuck. So
Tom is a pedantic fucking asshole.
Well, okay. I don't know where the asshole comes in. I think I'm just pedantic and a fuck.
That is true.
I'm glad we came to a consensus on this. Yeah. Okay, we worked this out. Explain yourself, Ivy.
Anime's cool. I like it.
I didn't think that's where you're going with that, I'll be honest.
So, I didn't know where you were taking.
You talked about how I was a pedantic fuck. I thought you were gonna like extrapolate that for a sec.
I didn't know what I was going to extrapolate that to, I'll be completely honest.
Alright, cool. So, yeah, I'm a pedantic fuck. You were very like on the aggro for that and had nowhere to go with it. What the hell? Tom's a fucking pedantic asshole.
It's just you were like...
I couldn't explain it, but I mean, he just is.
No, Tom, when we watch anime, Tom will complain about like the most minute things that just like do not matter, and we'll harp on them for like episodes on end.
Because I'm angry. Because I'm already angry, so I am then on the fucking like...
It like won't even be important or interesting or anything. It will just make Tom mad, and then he will just continue to fucking rant about it for ages. And
I don't want to get emotionally invested.
Also, Tom hates being emotionally invested in things for no reason.
It's easier for me to be angry at it than for me to be sad about it.
And I'm like, I like and usually when we're watching anime, it's because I like it and I want someone else to like it because I think it would be cool. I like to share things that I like.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, no, I'm gonna find every reason to hate this thing, and I'm like, fuck you, I hate you.
Well, here's the thing. I'll find every reason I can hate it in the minute. My true opinion of something, I always feel this way, is that like, it's unfair for me to judge something right after I see it. I need to wait at least 6 months and see how I feel about it now that I've had time to like dwell on it, and the like initial like rush has like died down, like the initial spark, and also so that I've had enough time for myself to potentially disagree and feel like I was the underdog and then go against myself. Okay. I'd be like, you know, maybe alright, maybe it wasn't so bad, maybe it was fine, but like, there's some animes that will just genuinely, I'm like, I just hate this now because it's fucking set in Britain or some fucking dumb shit. Like that one that had the fucking gears on the fucking Christmas tree.
That was fucking hilarious.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, it's cute, but I fucking hate it. And I hate because they're British.
That's like a fucking spear suplex. What was that? That was fucking insane.
It was a spear suplex, actually. Wouldn't you know? Just let him run up to you. He's gonna run up to you.
He doesn't. He just fucking stands there.
If you're in his line of sight, that guy was running up to you though. Stop coming out in front of his. If you just like stand there, he'll run up to you like he was doing.
I need to dodge their fucking.
Stand behind a wall, asshole.
He's not moving.
Wait for it. He was running up to you. He's
literally backing up.
He was running up to you a second ago. There you go.
Oh.
All right. All right.
All right.
Now what do we have to say, class?
Patience.
That's the word of the day.
I didn't even finish saying patience.
All right, keep going.
You fucking asshole! I hate you!
Patience, Ivy. If you were a doctor, you have to treat your...
Patience.
There we go. The word of the day. Hooray. Anime.
That was the craziest fucking transition I've ever seen.
Boom. Let me just take this mic, just drop it.
Just fucking huck it at the
How would you
ground.
feel if I dropped you Blue Yeti microphone?
I would probably ask you for $100.
What if I didn't give it to you?
I would probably be mad. I missed!
You did. That time you didn't, though. He didn't either. He did what you meant to do, but then actually did it. You did this again.
How do you dodge that? I hate this. Can we do something else?
What else do you want to do?
Not this.
What else?
I don't know.
Can I have a hint?
I'd rather do the dump snow area, honestly, right now.
What the fuck is you?
I'd rather just go to Elmlois.
Elmlois. Sure. What do we need these for?
I don't fucking know.
I don't remember. I think you put them all together, then you get the true soul, maybe.
Why'd you put the smelter wedges away?
We're not coming back here.
You're right. He kills you in 2 hits, so you can't dodge his moves. They're too fast.
He kills you in 2 hits.
He has like no startup on his moves. They just happen and you die. It's so dumb.
He's a samurai. Which is the one that had... Oh, this is the one. There you go.
That one.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't find it.
I forgot we didn't have the first bonfire.
Why don't we have the first bonfire?
Of the Elmlois area.
Gotcha. I was like, we're missing the first bonfire? Why? How did we fuck that up?
Other way.
Yeah, I noticed.
Left path.
It took me a second. I had to remember which one was Screech. Here, come here.
Oh,
Slip, slap. I'll fucking destroy you.
Love tap. What? He shot 2 arrows.
Baby love tap. Yes. That was a love tap. That's the Warriors.
Did we drop frames or something? How do you do that?
I think they do that.
Oh, they can only do that in 30 FPS.
Are we playing 30 FPS?
I don't think so. I would hope not. This looks like 60 FPS.
What do you mean he was literally invincible? What do you mean he was a literal unkillable god being? It's not right.
It's just how it be sometimes.
That's
you
just
don't
how it
have
be
to kill him. You can leave him be. He does not need to die.
Bees go buzz. Please.
He didn't have to die.
What are you talking about? He was dead already. He's a hollow. He had to die to get here.
I'm just saying.
He already had to die to get here, Ivy. So I don't see what this has to do with anything. I think you're just being
I'm just giving
a pedantic fucking asshole. As is the word of the day.
Word of the day. Pedantic fucking asshole.
What were we talking about?
Anime.
You wanted to also talk about something else though earlier. You talked a little bit.
I also wanted to talk about subtitles and dub titles.
See, here's the thing. I actually had a question for you beforehand.
Yes.
Sub or dom? Okay, subtitles are okay. Now we can actually get to it. Now we can actually get to it. That's what I want. What you said earlier, you're like that, and I was like, I got something to go off of it. That's what it was. All right. Everything else is gone. Whoa! It's like there's less snow. Well, there's more snow. Whoa!
Whoa!
It's just not snowing.
Yeah.
You know what's absolutely beautiful? Freezing rain. Have you ever seen Freezing Rain?
I don't think
I've
seen it.
Lovely.
I think I've seen the aftermath.
The aftermath is the real show, though. In fairness,
that's the cool part.
It's so pretty. It's so insanely much more dangerous than snow. Because everything.
What about hail?
No, it's more dangerous than hail.
Oh, that's not good.
Hail will put a hole in your windshield. Freezing rain will cover the street in just a layer of ice. And will take trees and make them hang down and freeze them in ice in that position over the fucking road. Okay, sure. I'll turn back. Yeah. I'll do as I'm told.
Alright, goodbye.
Here you go. He wanted me to turn back, but he didn't say anything about you.
It's true. Oh, God.
Oh. I haven't sold one of these in such a quick succession.
We've been dying so much.
And so many of these in quick succession. Oh. How we doing?
Oh, it makes an X.
Ooh. Hex!
Hex! Oh, it makes sense.
I love this character.
We don't do magic damage, so we can actually do damage to these dudes.
Hex
oh my god, I can do damage to these
casting
dudes.
Magic and spells. Squidomancer.
Squidomancer.
Hex gonna squid it to you. How you doing, Ivy?
Hex gonna squid it to you.
I don't know why squid was the thing I decided to keep up with, bring that back.
So, as we were saying last time,
yeah.
Tom is a very anti-sub person. He hates Japanese, the language, with a passion. And I
hate the voice profiles that they use in Japanese.
That's more so the thing. I just think it's funny to call you racist against Japanese people, and the language. I'm
only racist against the English.
That is true.
An enemy.
They don't attack you if you haven't turned off the things. Or if you haven't turned off the snow.
So?
They don't attack you if you haven't turned off the snow. I haven't turned off the snow, so they're not going to attack me.
You just killed them, though.
Are you happy now?
Yes.
I didn't do
that. Alright, gotcha. Look out. He was waiting. He had a plan.
Yeah,
man.
I had a plan. He just dies before I even do all the damage.
You know, that's not it's an understandable thing.
Yeah, when you're being
pierced him through the stomach spine. Both.
Ah!
That's a lot of things that usually people don't survive. When a spear the size of their stomach pierces their stomach. It narrowly goes well. There's an item there, you idiot.
I was checking if there was, and also moving in the other direction.
We have a wing spear plus 7.
In case there wasn't. Now we have a wing spear plus 7. Awesome. I think you get like 5 wing spears when you play this game.
This one's plus 7 though.
Yeah.
A torch.
I guess so.
5 at least.
I thought that was a fucking Invisimancer.
It gets worrying some days. Some days you have to doubt yourself.
Yeah.
Cool dark alleyway. Nice.
Yeah. Nice is ice. To meet you.
Well, we're talking about how racism and the Japanese people. We're talking about how, you know, I think I don't like subs. And that I mean, I obviously am like, yeah, you know, probably Japanese internment wasn't a good thing, but I think dubs are just better. Was just generally the gist of things, and Ivy was saying otherwise. I love using such general phrases. It's so fun.
Yeah.
No, go defend yourself, Ivy. Go defend yourself.
So I was saying that I like subs because I just prefer it to be subbed and not to be dubbed. And that's just a general rule of thumb. I don't even care what language it is. And we were talking about this after the fact.
Oh yeah, you had a fair point.
You know, I was talking about it after the episode was over. I was like, because what randomly sprung to my brain was Pan's Labyrinth, which is a game.
Yeah, it's a GameCube game. Yeah, Pan's Labyrinth. You have to run around like Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory and shit like that. Sorry, go on.
It's a movie that is entirely in Spanish.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking Charlie the Chocolate Factory for GameCube. My mistake.
It's a cool movie, but it is entirely in Spanish, yes. Which is like not the most phonetically appealing language to me personally. That is just my opinion.
It's very fast because it's phonetically designed. It's designed that way. It is
designed to be phonetically
fast. It's a romance language.
Yeah, I'm just not a big romance language person, personally. You fucking asshole.
Do you not like Romanian?
I don't know if I've heard Romanian.
It's a romance language.
Okay. Stop!
I know the feeling.
He drank it 3 times! I pressed it twice!
I assumed you did it 3 times. I blamed you in my head. Oh, you broke the shield.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were talking about Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah, we were talking about Pan's Labyrinth because I was like, you know, like Spanish is not my favorite language.
Yeah,
but I would not. I don't hate Spanish.
Ivy hates it. Ivy's racist against
Spanish.
Spain. Ivy's racist against Spain.
I hate Spain.
It's only fair, Ivy.
And I was thinking, yeah, I wouldn't want to watch this movie in English though. Like that would just be wrong.
Way. Yes. Because yeah, we of course did watch it. I don't know if there is an English dub.
I don't even think there is an English dub that exists. Yeah. But I wouldn't want to watch it in an English dub anyway, because I just don't like things to be dubbed at all.
The reason I'm on the same side, but it's because for me it makes sense in the context because it is during revolutionary Spain, during was it Francisco Franco or whatever? Was that the guy? I think that's what his name was.
It was something.
During revolutionary? No, that was dictatorial. There was what's the thing?
Spanish Inquisition.
No.
It's one of those things.
That's 400 or 500 years later, actually. Many years after that. What's it called when there's a dictator, totalitarianism?
Fascism?
Fascism. Fascist Spain. Finally, that's what I was trying to find the words for. The words for. It takes place during fascist Spain, so it makes sense that, like, you know, it puts you in the thing that people are speaking the Spanish. It makes sense because there's sort of like folklore things also that happen in the thing where the person sees a fucking like dragonfly, is like, it's a fairy, and I'm like, wow, how fucking poor are you people? Fucking, it's like, oh, dragon, it's a fairy. It looks like a fucking dragonfly. Our fairies are way cooler. But like, I guess that's how like pathetic and how people just ate bread and were just like, wow. It's a magical dragonfly. Incredible. It was a funny joke. But no, it sort of puts you into the thing where you're like, oh, that's a bit more justified that she saw a fucking dumb shit and was like, whoa, it's crazy, that's magical. Like, yeah, fair enough. This person is growing up in a not great time in Spain, and shit like that, so fair enough.
Oh, they're all frozen.
Yeah.
Red.
The snow. Let's go. But what was I talking about? But no, yeah, that makes sense.
Actually, on the note of that, on that message, I was playing this game earlier. I walked into a room, like just an empty room. It had like a message. I was just like, Visions of Pointless, and I clicked on the message, and it said Visions of Pointless. And I was like, yeah, Dark Souls.
Dark Souls. I'm happy that Ivy's happy.
Yeah. I'm happy that I'm happy too.
I'm happy that
happy?
Poppy.
Yes.
Hip hop hippie.
So Tom, the thing you were saying.
Anime was a mistake.
Pan's Labyrinth. The fascism is good.
What do you think's better, Ivy?
For the tone of the movie.
Fascism or fashion? I think both lead to many dead people.
That's probably true.
Both are the crux of humanity. Vanity and fascists.
There was a dog?
Yeah. He was there for a little bit. He was there in the previous room, even. He was just at the back of the pack. So he didn't get the smick or the smack.
You fucking...
You fucking.
Yeah, who are you fucking? I want to know. I need all the hot goss.
I need to know so I can tell.
Yeah. So, like, I came to a conclusion after thinking about this. This fact that, like, the language is important. And like the wording I came to was that, like, the reason I don't like dubs is just in general is because they remove, like, the native context of, like, any given scene.
Here's the thing.
There are
I'm gonna slow down for a second. Berserk is not set in medieval Japan. It is definitely set in medieval Europe. I'm pretty sure the British Isles. I think in, like, Wales.
Oh yeah, that's not what I mean.
So, does that take away from it though for you then?
The fact that it's in Japanese? No. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm getting at, like, the native context of, like, the person writing it, like, what their intention is. Like how they convey the characters. And, like, that is just lost when you translate it to a different language. Like, there's just some things that are inherently lost in translation.
What about when you translate it to a different medium, though? From manga to anime.
There are also things lost. I usually prefer the manga, I'll be honest.
So if you're already watching the anime, then why not just go fucking hog wild?
Well, if I'm watching the anime,
why not just fucking go hog wild then?
Well, I mean, I want to watch the anime to know if I even want to read the manga. Like, that's because the anime is usually shorter than the manga because they don't cover as much.
Blink. Sorry, go on.
Blink. I hate you. What the fuck were we talking about?
Bonfire's the other way. Bitch.
I know, I literally looked directly at it and decided to go this way because I knew there was stuff there and you can't go back if you touch the bonfire because there's a ledge.
The Losers Club is the other direction. I think you're looking for that building. Sorry, go on. You're talking about anime or something? Dweeb.
In Japanese, there exists
kata and kana.
Kata and kana, and hiragana.
Yes. Kanji.
There's also kanji, yes. There are, like, they have sentence particles, and generally, like, a lot of sentence particles are like very like what types of sentence particles you use or like what pronouns you use are very, like, dependent on your personality.
Ivy.
And there are things like that are just like they're like if you hear someone saying, like, a certain pronoun that, like, tells you that, like, communicates something about the character that is lost if you just translate it to I, because English only has one pronoun when you're referring to yourself.
Did you know that a photon acts as a particle and a wavelength?
I don't want to have this conversation anymore. You've completely ruined it.
You said particle. And particles are used to be shot like laser beams.
I hate that English doesn't have sentence particles, so I can't fucking talk about them without everyone being like, huh?
Particulates.
What? I sat at the bonfire twice.
Is it particulate? Isn't that a thing? I think particle. I'm pretty sure there are portions of it, but not in that sense, at least. Not in I. So wait, what are the other contexts of I?
I mean, there's several different like, like usually it's like there are certain types of people that use certain like, certain versions of I. Like, typically, like women would use watashi, and usually like men would use like ore or boku or something like that. That's usually how it would work.
Is there a distinction between those?
There is a
between ore and boku.
Yes, there is a distinction.
Such as
that usually like boku is usually like something that like younger boys or like less mature boys would say.
So what?
It's something that tells you about the character. It's something that's communicating.
You visually see the character and see, oh, that's a child. You can't always tell that in anime, but you can tell it's an adult. You know it's an adult. You don't necessarily know when it's a child, because some people are small.
I'm just trying to come up with an example.
There's a character in Lucky Star who is... No, wait, not... It's a Lucky Star... No, wait, what's the one? School Rumble? No, is that the one? Yes, School Rumble. That's the one where the person who's an older sister is small.
She is a year
There
younger.
You go. You don't always know.
She is a year older than her sister, yes. And she is smaller than her sister.
Been fucking destroying Ivy since 1903. How you doing? But, so what?
I want to hear that because it communicates something about the character that I'm missing. So I don't like the sub because I am missing I fucking hate you.
You're watching the sub, you asshole. You're watching the sub. I'm gonna lock the door. 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 This is great. No, lock the door.
That's so fucking bad.
I wanted to lock the door. Now I'm mad. How you doing? You were watching the dub already. That's the one I've got by laser.
I was not watching the dub. What do you mean?
You said the sub. You're watching the sub. I misspoke and said, but you said the sub. The words are too similar, and I'm slurring my words into them by accident. But yeah, the sub. That's the one you're already watching, and that's the one with subtitles. So it's interesting because you're in a different context than most people, where you know a little, or at least you know enough of Japanese. Otherwise, the subtitles, I and I and I are all the same as it would be in a dub. It's still I, and I. It's only because you know Japanese that I guess you don't have to read the subtitles, that you understand the differences between those I's. But if you're actually seeing the subtitles, you're getting the same experience as the dub. I. Interesting, isn't it? Did you ever think about that? Did you ever float a boat on that one? No! Oh. Don't let him heal. Go on, I want to hear more about Ivy. That was his ass, dude.
He deserved it, honestly.
The last guy you stabbed through the stomach, that was his ass. That's so mean. And lewd. Now, as I was alluding to, I won the argument. I don't remember what I was talking about. So, wait, where were you before I probably cut you off?
I don't care anymore.
Did I cut you off?
I don't care anymore. I don't want to continue this.
I just assume I could. Why not? You were winning the conversation.
No, I wasn't.
No, you weren't.
No.
I'm just trying to convince you to continue it. Because I'm sneaky.
No, you were just being a fucking prick and making it difficult.
I won the argument. Tell me I had a point. But I had a point. I had a fair point. You gotta admit that, at least. It's interesting because you have a different perspective of that from someone, I guess, who doesn't know actual Japanese language watching the sub. So if you... The question is, I guess, if you didn't know Japanese,
that's not the point.
That still
that's not the, if I didn't know Japanese, yes, I would still want to watch the subtitles anyway.
Because
that's what I was saying about Pan's Labyrinth. It's even if I don't know the language or don't know anything about the language, I am still missing things that I'm not going to get. There are certain inflections and ways that the characters speak that it is just not the same in a dub.
The thing is, I think that's just like that's a subjective type of case because there's no reason why that can't be. The inflections have to be different. In a way, it's just that if someone does a shitty job.
Well, they are inherently different because it is a different person voicing the character.
Sure.
Than the original actor, and I would prefer the original actor in almost all cases.
Turn away and never look back.
No, I'm gonna go light the fire.
Turn away and then don't look back, but you just turned away, so now you're looking back though. Which is it, lady?
Yeah, I think she's a hypocrite. And I'm gonna douse her flame.
Hippogriff.
Hippogriff.
Mm-hmm. She's probably a snake monster. If I had to just take guesses, I'm not a betting man.
Where the fuck is this door?
I don't
think I remember where
from
that
Snowland, where the bridge is. I think there's a way you can take that leads you down there. I'm pretty sure on the other side of the bridge, I think has a weird connector, but I might be wrong also. But I think I'm correct. For me though, I think it's going back to dubs and subs and stuff like that. It's interesting because I'm not a dominant personality, but I still would watch. I wouldn't watch the sub. That's right. I made that joke again, but this time slightly differently, so it was good. But I prefer the dub probably because I speak English, so it's easier for me to get the inflections and understand this shit that's going on. And the pacing of where someone is in the middle of a sentence, I guess, and shit like that. You could parse it for the most part whilst reading, like, oh, they're probably talking about that word since they screamed.
This fucking place.
They're probably at the word that says hate when they screamed, you know. But in English, I just get it all immediately. Now, of course, there are some just bad dubs that just the actors weren't as great, but there also are just like good dubs, like Bobobo. The dub is phenomenal. It's fantastic. The actors from Bobo and John Patch and Judge are just like on fucking point. This is the moment where we put F in chat and then are sad.
And didn't get any fucking souls that entire time?
I don't think I put any away, but I don't remember.
You didn't put any away. That's what I'm baffled by.
We forgot to do the gauntlet in that area too. Nevertheless, you just get the fight a blue smelter demon who smelts.
It's true, he does.
We can always fight a blue smelter demon though. I think the cobbler demon, he makes shoes. I'm having too much fun, sorry. So I think it's easier for me to parse and it's more easy for me to access dubs than subs. Like it just like the emotion is more readily available and stuff like that, and I don't have to like look away from the character and what's going on to try and like focus on the subtitles. Like I don't have to like dally back and forth because I have ADD, so these things can easily like add up for me where it's like I don't feel like looking at what's going on. I don't feel like reading the subtitles right now. I'm curious as to what's happening up there and this shit that like I will at the very least I can see what's probably going on with the character, but I will miss background elements because I have to read the subtitles. Like, those cleverly hidden things in the background probably would be as clever hidden if I was able to actually look up from the subtitles to see them. Like, even though it's only peripheral, like, if I could have, like, had full focus on that, I might have noticed some of things are trying to sneak past me. Like, perhaps. Like, I don't know. It's just, like, I feel like it's just a bit of a distraction, and also, like, again, I just don't, like, the way you don't really care for Spanish, I don't really care for Japanese that much. The language itself just doesn't do that much for me. It's not a language that sounds bad, but it's just a language that doesn't do anything for me. Even if it sounds good, I'd rather just have it in English because it's just easier and more accessible for me in English when it is that way. So that's the reason I think I would probably prefer it. But also, there are just some, like, things where, like, the voice cast, usually I hate the Japanese voice cast because I'm like, why did you choose? Why is that? I don't like the way that character sounds. I hate it. I hate some of the choices they make a lot of the time, especially when it's a girl and it's just like, I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to be? That's not how any human being has sounded in the entirety of human history. I hate it. It's too high pitched and it's too weird, and it's not even an actual laugh. Guhe is the one I go back to, and I don't even remember where it's from.
Okay, I will point out that they, in Japanese, they do actually have like a lot of different, like words for those like laughs like that.
Ara.
Yes, like that's one of them.
Guhe.
That's also.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like.
What are other Japanese laughs?
I don't know.
Could
just fucking like watch One Piece. There's like several billion of them.
I'm gonna Google Translate laugh and see how it comes out. It's not true. I'm too fucking lazy to do that. How do you not laugh? How would you if you were in Japan? How would you laugh?
I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I feel like I never know what my laugh actually sounds like until it happens. Like I can't replicate my laugh without actually laughing.
I don't remember how your laugh sounds either.
Me neither.
I just don't like my laugh.
It's just very indistinct and like kind of like not.
I still do not like my laugh. I think it is very unappealing whenever I listen back to it. I'm like, that is not like a boisterous or laugh that carries on. That is a laugh that jars and shocks you awake and is just like, what the fuck? Who did that?
Who did that?
What the fuck? It is not like a laughter that you're like, oh, okay, now it's fine. Now it's fine to laugh. It's like, that's a laughter that makes you feel self-conscious and like, ugh. It's not a good laugh.
Oh, there's that.
Oh, it's holding that Orheim.
Yeah, I can't wait for him to like come out of his barrel and backstab me. That's gonna be awesome when I try to open the chest.
Why are you such a pessimist, Ivy?
Maybe he'll this is the worst area in the entire game.
What
that's
if
why
he gives you the lottery and you win it?
I wouldn't care because he's backstabbed me way too many times when trying to open that chest.
I'd care about the lottery, but that's just me. But I have a question, and this time I won't cut you off anymore, and I promise and swear, even though swearing is rude. Is there anything else you wanted to say, or any other things like you had about like that, like sub versus dub thing?
I think that was my main. Those were my main things.
Did you get everything out properly? Is there anything else you want to just reinstate just to make sure it did come through clearly?
I don't think so. I'll double check.
No, my beautiful weapon. Letting the days go by. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Pan's Labyrinth. No, I don't think there's anything
What
else.
if it was Dan's Labyrinth?
That would be pretty neat.
And it was set in...
I like Dan.
California.
It's funny because we know 3 Dans.
Fucking correct about that one. That's fucking too. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. I'm a giant. Didn't you hear me? I sounded like I had giant voice. That means I'm big and don't touch me. That means I'm big and I'm gonna like go over here and just like reapply my makeup. I'm just powdering my nose. Don't come in, don't come in. Please knock first.
I'm self-conscious.
Oh, can you not backstab if they have like ice on back?
Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's how it works. I think that's why they have the ice there.
Well, I'm just pretty. We make a good combination. I'm beautiful. How you doing? Could you die? Thank you.
Ugh. Not great. This fucking chocolate is just so bad. Like this is like the worst bar of chocolate we've eaten so far.
I think it's overwhelming parts of my brain a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
it's like so overwhelmingly strong for just like the same size pieces that we've always had.
As long as it doesn't take command of the little brain that controls like breathing and eating functions, I'll probably be fine. But I feel like it's spreading at least my motor function and language. I think it's gotten that far at least, which I think is like this parts of the brain. So
yeah, somewhere there. Somewhere in that locale.
My hippocampus. My gyroscope.
I mean, that's kind of what a hippocampus is.
My fear.
Your emotional gyroscope.
Don't tell me what I already know.
I just think emotional about gyroscope is funny.
I think it's an interesting concept and a very interesting phrase for it. I actually do enjoy that a bit. But I'll teach you the meaning of fear, I'll be honest. I'll teach you the meaning of emotional gyroscope.
Oh, you better.
Can you people just like consistently like stand on steps? Jumping up and down steps is irresponsible.
Yeah, you could fall and
you should do. You can only do at least 2 feet at a time. You should not try at least 2 steps at a time. You should not go for 3 steps at a once.
We have 4 left. How have we gone through over half the bar? Like almost half the bar.
I don't have the answers.
It's been like 2 seconds.
I don't have the answers. We had so much chocolate. Well, I mean, it's really bad. Because it's good, because it means we need content.
It's content.
How you doing?
I like the screams, they're funny.
I like the canned laughter aspect of it. Like, that is a reused scream for several different enemies, and it's such a weird scream.
Scream.
It's reused by many different enemies. I think it's funny.
You just walk into the room and like people come, the enemies come from outside of the room to attack you. I hate this place so much.
He was coming over for a playdate already, and then he saw you and was like, well, I guess we're just gonna murder this person. This is how playdate goes here in Lamb Lois. No.
This is so dumb.
I just like the person with no pants who just ran by there. Just the ghost of no pants and a shield. That was fun.
It still baffles me that people consider the DLCs like the best part of the game.
I don't know about that.
Like I feel like I don't know if you said that, but
I didn't say that.
I've definitely heard that from people that like the DLCs are like some people that have said like the DLCs like make up for the rest of the game that they're that good. I'm just like,
definitely not me.
Yeah, just like I thought that was a dude.
It was actually technically a dude. I don't think it was female. Sorry, go on. Dude's agender.
Dude is agender.
It's not a gendered term.
Dude looks like a lady.
Dude looks like Schmood.
It's true. What the fuck was I about to say? God damn it, it's gone.
Dude looks like a lady.
Before that. Before I got distracted by the fucking dude. Fuck you, dude. Whoever that dude was, I hate you.
Go watch the stream back. I don't fucking know. What if we just started fucking do that on our own stream? How fucking pathetic. Lame. Oh, lame. Candy game.
It's just us reacting to ourselves from 10 seconds ago.
We'll just do an infinite loop. It gets funnier as it goes on.
Yeah.
The 23rd time will be hilarious. That is not negotiable. If I bring a torch to it, do you think it will?
No, I don't think that. There's a certain place that you go to and it makes everything melt in the entire area. I don't remember where it is.
It makes my heart
You
melt.
might just have to kill the dumb cat. That might be what you have to do.
Shaqualior. What's the fucking cat's name? It's like something. It's like an Irish name.
Is it Irish?
I think it's got like an Irish name, like Sheila or something, or Shillelagh.
I'm so mad. I fucking lost my train of thought. It's completely gone because that one asshole. Fuck you.
Want to talk about anime again?
No. What was I gonna say?
Like, I'm upset because I know there was a conversation, and I was like, yeah, a conversation. I can feel it, that this was a conversation, and not just like a dumb thing that you brought up as well.
We know a lot of Dans. What was after that?
After that, I think
Dan's the man.
I think you died and I took over. If I was playing at that point, then it was technically afterwards.
I'm trying to put my brain into the same place I was, so I can remember.
Don't touch me. He didn't actually touch me. I should have told the
DLCs. Oh my god.
The ABCs,
Fucking
DLCs. Please.
The
Fucking please. Yes.
I was gonna say, like the.
What if I darked?
What if you darked your weapon? Yeah, what if?
That does so much damage.
That does so much more.
That does so much damage.
Why does the whip do so much damage?
I'm a literal god. That said, the whip and mace have the exact same amount, almost of durability loss already. But it's worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Missed.
But yeah, like I was gonna say, like what's the middle one? The one we were just at. The one with the fume night. The Neume night.
Broom Tower?
Broom Tower. That one's probably like the most okay one. And even then it's like not that great, and it also has that one at the fucking ninja asshole.
It was a samurai.
He was a samurai.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. They had samurais at one point. That was my into that.
Okay.
That was my lead, and that was my connector. That's the reason that wasn't just random. Lol, so random cow. Please.
That theme song is That theme song is kind of banger. Not gonna lie.
Did he not heal from that?
I don't think he did. What just happened?
I'm God.
You heal blocked him by healing.
I snail him, and then I'm going to keel over because I only have one heal left.
Oh boy.
Half.
Get the chest!
Where?
Right there, the one that he backstabs you for opening. It's not a mimic. That would just be cruel.
It was just force of habit. I don't know why.
You can tell that there's latches.
Yo, I don't look at that stuff, though. Is that a shortcut I can open up?
No, this is just the way back. Start. There's the cat.
Why did we actually do this, then?
His chest? I don't know what was in it.
10 silver talisman. Why did we actually do this instead of fighting the cat?
I don't fucking know.
Once the enemies are dead,
This
I'm gonna give
area
this.
is-
Once the enemies are dead, I'm gonna look over at this place and make sure I didn't lose anything and miss anything.
Yeah, this area is just so fucking like dumb the way it's.
Ivy?
Oh, there's a knight that way.
Ivy, what's your favorite Power Rangers?
I like the Yellow Ranger.
That's not what I meant, but sure. Acceptable answer. Tommy, is mine.
Okay.
Obvious reasons, a little bit biased,
Green.
but who are your? Yeah. I think isn't he black also at some point, or no? Is he? I think he changes colors at one point. Never. I swear.
Okay.
He's definitely green at some points. Ivy, which type of which season and which group? Which Power Rangers? Like Power Rangers, Dino Thunder, Power Rangers, Space Police, Power Rangers, and Strangers.
There was one of them that I watched more than the other ones.
Power
I don't
Rangers.
remember which one it was though. I don't know much about Power Rangers.
Power Rangers, Dino Thunder.
And
Dino Rangers wrong.
And I know even less about Super Sentai, other than the fact that it is just Japanese Power Rangers that they stole.
There's a light
Make
in
Power
the
Rangers.
distance. See it coming closer.
Go back.
It's the force of
Go back.
ages. Centuries gone by.
Just
That song's
Appa?
a fucking banger. I love that song. Appa. Appa.
Papa. Yip yip.
No. No. Wrong.
Wrong.
Appa.
So do you have to kill the cat to make everything unfreeze?
I'm gonna kill the cat and we'll find out later.
Well, I guess, yeah. Yeah.
Don't do that. Wait for me to get my stamina back. Alright. Don't do that. Wait, come back. Wait.
Wait.
You're so nice and warm. You're like a tauntaun, I'll be honest. Don't do this.
Tom, I thought you didn't watch Star Wars. Or did you just not like Star Wars?
No, I've not seen the new Star Wars, but I've seen Star Wars
Yeah,
otherwise.
that was what I was thinking. Okay.
I don't particularly care for. I'll watch it if it's on, but I'm not like emotionally like attached to it, even though it's part of my childhood and was there.
I kind of feel like the same way. I'm just like, I don't know, like the original trilogy is like decent. Like I'll watch it. It's cool. Cool movies.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I just don't feel like it's weird because I felt an emotional connection to it as a kid, and now I just don't.
Like I will watch the prequels and the.
If anything, I have the most emotional
prequels.
attachment to episode 3 because it's hilarious.
I'll watch the quels and the prequels equally. I'll be honest. I don't really care. I'm fine. I can sit through either. I just have not actually gone out of my way to see the new movies.
You don't need to. They're not worth it.
Well, here's the thing. I was actually doing a thing where I was playing. You know what I don't like? How Lego games have voice acting now?
Yeah.
Because I like the joke telling that they used to. No, no, no. I thought that was gonna kill me. And I was gonna lose my health.
Modifier.
I thought I was gonna lose my health because of that fucking shit, and I was pissed.
You just press down, play. Or didn't even die.
No, I didn't, because I'm very good at killing cats and destroying ice.
It's true. Tom hater of cats.
I'm allergic to cats.
It's true.
Yes. But Star Wars. Like I was playing Lego Star Wars, the 7th movie. Apparently they're gonna have a Lego Star Wars, all the movies 1 through 9 eventually. That's gonna come out, but I was like, well, at least episode 7 is a Lego game at the current moment. I don't know why 8 and 9 are not, but at least 7 is, so I don't know why 7 got a full Lego game, but I was like, I'll play that, and I'm gonna put headphones on and turn the subtitles off and turn the volume off on that game.
See, that's what I thought about.
That way it'll be like I'll watch it as if it was a traditional Lego game, and that'll be my full understanding of those movies. Of the first movie, of movie 7. I thought that'd be funny, but then I kind of got bored.
Yeah. It's just like the Lego games completely lost all of their charm and appeal when they started being voice acted. And it's just like, this is not even like, I don't know, it's like not even worth playing anymore.
Yeah, it's a shame.
That's the fucking Abyss Greatsword.
Who's the Abyss Greatsword? Who put that? This one, Majestic, you talking about? What do you fucking want,
It's
Ivy?
Artorias' sword. What's that doing there? Where'd you fucking pick that up off the ground?
You know, if you asked me this earlier when I remembered where I picked it off the fucking ground, I probably could have told you, but times have changed and I don't fucking remember.
Well, I didn't recognize the name, obviously, because it has a weird fucking majestic greatsword. What does that mean? It's just
It's just cool, I guess.
Okay.
A majestic is a word that means something's kind of neat. Any other questions from the peanut gallery?
Yes.
Are we at the fucking... We're at King Thing already. No, wait a minute.
We still need to get all the
forgot
knights.
all the knights.
Well, yeah, because you can't get all the
100
knights.
days. 100 nights.
You have to talk to the lady in the door and she melts everything.
Oh, she melts
Then you have
my
to go
heart.
through...
She melts your heart because she's a waifu, because she was the computer that could love.
Yes. And then you have to go through the entire fucking area again, except there's more enemies now.
cannibal. It's me, Alroyce. Yes. I'm Alroyce. I'm a cannibal. I eat people.
What's really... okay, this is actually something I find very funny about this specific room and this lady.
Yes.
Is the way her covenant works is like every offering you give to her,
No, you go on now.
she removes one of those like ice branches.
Oh, yes!
Like one of those ice branches, so you can go one step further up the stairs until you give her like 50 of them, and then
Press the wrong button.
until you give her like 50 or like 70 of them or something, and then you can go all the way up the stairs and talk to her.
Or kill her.
Or kill her.
Alsana's seal is undone, and the winds of Alayam Lois are ceased. Are fun, are none.
Ceaseless.
Ran out of stamina. That didn't go very far.
Yeah, it tends to be happy. There's one dude. Where'd he come from?
He's like, look at me. Yippee.
You have the ruined Sentinel helm?
He should. He's old.
It looks like the ruined Sentinel helm.
Oh,
It's slightly different. It's just the same, like, general shape. I don't know how he sees out of that. The fucking, like, visor is up here by his forehead.
mirrors.
Ah.
You cannot. A woo 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 for zonkers. Wow. Woo woo. This is my eyeballs.
Now we gotta collect the knights. We gotta level up.
I'm just checking if there's anything I have to put away. Alright, sure. That sounds like a good idea.
Level up faith.
I want to level up vitality, but I'll level up faith just to be kind.
Okay.
You know what? I have an idea. I have to go piss. Take this. Shit. I'll take it. I'll eat it when I come back. That way you can do it on camera. Okay.
Oh boy, here I go, Dark Souls again. I need to remember where all the fucking knights are. There's so many knights. How am I gonna remember where they all are? No, not enough to get to 50. 34 it is. Unless we got a soul. I don't think we did. We didn't, because there's no fucking souls in this entire area for some dumb reason. We haven't bought life gems in a while. We should get that. Yeah, give me some life gems, woman. I forgot we killed her. Oh, beautiful. 86 life gems. Just like you want. Let's go to this one first, because we were just here. And grab this dude. But there's giants. So I got as far as here in another playthrough where I was using Moonlight Greatsword because it is my favorite video game weapon. And I've used it in every game that I can, except Kingsfield. I have not used it in Kingsfield or the other the mech games. I forget what they're called. I haven't used it in the other FromSoft games that are not Dark Souls or Dark Souls adjacent. But I have used it in all the Dark Souls and Dark Souls adjacent games because it is my favorite weapon. And I like it. And I got here. Like this far. I was trying to get up to the knight. But because every fucking enemy in this area resists magic damage, I just couldn't fucking like deal enough damage to these assholes to like kill them fast enough to not be killed. And there's 2 giants in this room, and it's like 10 billion guys, and you walk in, and there's more guys that walk into the room. Oh boy. Oh, I don't like it. This area smells. That's a mimic. You can tell because there's latches. And that one doesn't have latches. You can see them side by side. Oh, I don't want those giants to absorb their souls. Stop being cowards! End your cowardice! What is Tom doing? Someone tell me, please. He's jangling keys. What is he doing?
I'm the ghost of Christmas. Wait a minute. That character wasn't the ghost of Christmas Present. That was just his friend, wasn't it?
Petrified Vagabond.
That's just his friend. He rattles the chains like woo in the Christmas story. That's just his friend. That's not the ghost of fucking. It's chains. I'm rattling key chains. That was the joke. We did it.
All right, come over here. Come over here, dumb mimic.
All right, time to go eat chocolate. How you doing?
Ah. I'm being very careful not to kill these guys near the giants to not awaken the giants. So
they're golems.
They're golems,
Not
technically.
giants. They have the souls of giants that were used to create them, but they're not giants.
Giants.
This place is fucking
Giant.
shit.
Oh my god, you're right. I didn't even realize until just now. There's sometimes I feel like I don't. I feel like I've lost my ability to feel temperature because like
it's just a frog in the water and then you make it boil, and then it doesn't realize it supposedly.
Like literally, sometimes like I won't have my AC on, and someone will walk in my room and be like, "It's fucking hot in here. What are you doing?" And I'm like, "You're right, it is hot in here." And sometimes I'll have my AC on, and someone will walk in here and be like, "It's fucking freezing in here," and I'm like, "Is it?"
No, they're saying there's a free zing, because, hey, guess what, you're an idiot. Zing!
I fucking hate this place!
You give them away for...
Ah!
Why are we back here again?
Because there's a knight behind the ice wall that broke.
Fucking you're right, damn it.
And I figured I'd go here first to get it out of the way, because this place sucks! Oh, I hate it.
It sucks eggs.
Yes.
It is the Society's dregs! I love the whip.
Oh, there's a whip. Oh.
I love that remix. Hell, powerful.
Don't kill them next to the giants, it will awaken the giant.
I'm trying to get them to, like, not be killed next to giants.
They won't. You can kill them from a distance and their souls will come to you instead of the giants.
How does that work?
Your proximity to the giant is what matters. It's not their proximity.
Fascinating.
It's fucking bizarre.
Bizarre whack off.
I literally just learned this by doing it to them, by killing them from a distance, and they didn't get sucked up. Yeah, your proximity to the matter. Your proximity to the matter is what giants.
Fucking G. Us. We're missing a. I swear it's you can get up to +6 as.
No, only +5. I looked up. 12 + 5.
It's little things like that in life that really just like you're not feeling it. You're not feeling that day. Now you're feeling everything. Now you're feeling it.
Suddenly, life makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Suddenly, like a rainbow is like shined after a fucking like. I was gonna say hedgehog. What do you call rain? There we go.
Sonic the Hedgehog. He's a fun video game, man. You ever think about that?
When are we playing Sonic Forces on stream so that you can make the OC? We don't have to play the game.
That's literally the only reason.
We don't have to play the game. We could just make OC. You could just make your OC.
Just run past them. Just run past them, please.
We could just make your OC.
Just run past them, please. Don't fight them. They just fucking double team you and stop! No, just run past them, please.
And it's much too late. Fuck you.
Please just run past them. You can't beat them. You can't even backstab them.
You're such a meanie.
Oh, I just don't want to be in this area anymore. I don't like it.
Well, I don't like your attitude. I don't want your attitude in this area anymore.
These guys are so annoying. They just turtle and then poke you to death. And there's 2 of them. And you can't heal because they run.
I'd like to argue that there's only 1 of them currently. I'm a car that won't start.
Okay.
I'm very good at playing characters.
He went through the wall. The souls went through the wall.
Did it activate the guy?
It activated the guy through the wall. I hate this game. I don't want to play this.
I am Catwoman! She has a whip.
No.
Yeah.
All the way fighting the risk. No.
I am no longer Catwoman. Catwoman has been slain.
Yeah.
Catwoman dead.
Catwoman dead.
This is the wrong button.
Just run past her. She can't follow you or anything. Don't go near the giant, man. Just run past her. It doesn't matter.
Can I kick?
You don't have the fighter. You don't have the fighter and awaken the giant.
It's still not a giant.
It's the goal.
Goal. Keep moving. Keep moving. Stop. Keep moving. Stop. There we go. We did
Stop playing games. We are not exchanging names.
I don't remember how. It's great. I love. There's many of them again.
There's many golems. Just shoot them.
It's so interesting.
I never shoot them from the dark orbs.
I never thought about like not doing this before. I'll be honest, of like just like backing out. The whole new play style.
What do you mean? Just like
not activating the golems.
Oh. Yeah, because it just makes your life harder for no reason.
The souls. The challenge is meant to be. You think I'm still too close?
Yeah, but also I don't care. This place takes challenge to just like an annoying level. You not even within distance.
Sing for me. That's the Phantom of the Opera.
It's true.
What if there was a Phantom of the Opera?
I think you're far enough away that you can just He's just fucking like shuffling back and forth.
I like that pose. Wait. I have to do it on screen properly. She would make a great idol girl, I think. She's got moves.
Oh yeah.
She's got sass.
She's making waves.
Wait, were the Spice Girls idols?
Fuck, you're right.
I don't like this person.
You're right.
I don't particularly like this person.
Just shoot him. Shoot him dead. You're too far away for Dark Orb.
Sing for me!
You're too far away for Dark Orb. It has no fucking range.
Sing!
You're still too far away.
Sing? Fuck you. You're just such a fucking...
Such a prissy fucking prick.
Come to me!
I wish you just get a tap dance over there.
The knees move before the feet. So it's like... It's so weird. The knees move before the feet, so she slides and her feet catch up with the rest of her body after a second. There we go. There we go. What do you mean you stop?
I think you can just shoot her now.
I'm gonna take that out of context. I'm gonna take that out of context and run for office.
What do you mean?
We can be friends. What if we were friends? What if I just killed you? What if we just got this over with? Much better. Alright, we did it.
Okay.
It's a good soul. It's like 3,000 from just that frickin' below.
Bungalow.
Bungalow, fungalow, do you like snails?
Dude, I'd be more fine with these giants if they worked the same way as in Drangleic, where the thing that gets sucked up by the giant doesn't spawn ever again.
I'd be more fine with morphine. You know what I'm fucking talking about?
Right.
I want to be fucking high.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Little
Dude,
bit too much.
Totally.
I want to be fucking off it.
Oh my god. I just need my adrenaline from my morphine.
Hey, cutie. Can I have your number? Wait, where are you going? Life is hard.
Oh my god.
Talking to girls is difficult. What were we talking?
I can't believe he just turned me down like that.
I can't believe you just Burger King foot lettuce?
Makes me feel bad about myself.
What's happening, Ivy?
I don't fucking know.
What's going on right now?
So it's literally sometimes I will just have a Jersey accent like on one word.
That was a Jersey accent?
Or not Jersey accent, but like I'll have like some kind of like annoying fucking like Valley Girl accent on like one word, and I'll notice it and it'll be like, no.
What's a Valley Girl exactly?
I don't know how to explain
What valley are we talking about? Where geographically do you mean? What valley are you what do you mean? Valley Girl accent. Yeah, sure. Everyone knows what that fucking means. Or like an Appalachian accent. Appalachian. That's how they say it in Appalachia. Appalachian is wrong to them. They say Appalachian. And they get mad. This is what I've been told by people who know Appalachian people. Sorry, what is the fucking Valley people, Ivy? Who are the Valley people, Ivy? What do you mean, Valley people?
Where
are they located? Why do they have an accent? Where are they? What accent is it located in?
I don't know.
What is it? What are you talking about? What accent is it in Wales? Where is it from? I don't fucking know what you mean, you psycho.
I don't know what I mean either.
What? Then who does?
No one.
Is there a fast travel that'd be faster than me walking?
No.
Me traveling?
No.
And it's much too late.
Don't jump off the cliff again, please.
What if I put on the ring of thing and fell to hell? Smack? Step on a crack, get smacked by a whip. Woohoo!
Whip crack.
Whip crack, whip crack. Oh no. That was close. He almost stabbed me several times with a spear in this fucking gut. Oh fuck. Shit. Whew, that was close. What the fuck is Valley, people, girls?
Valley people.
What do you mean?
How have you never heard this term before?
Which part of the country is it in, or is it a different country?
I think it's California.
Why not? California people have a particular accent? I thought it was deadpan like ours.
No, it's...
I thought East and West Coast was mostly indistinguishable.
I don't know. This is just what I've heard.
From who?
I don't know.
They're telling you, Phil.
The ether.
The ether was disproven from existing, and now we believe in space, asshole. They did tests. They proved the ether isn't actually real. So try another excuse.
They proved it. There's no ether.
It's true.
I can't do as up B anymore.
Ike beat Tina. Moving on. How you doing? So what accent? You were talking about you go into a Jersey accent for a word. Let's continue from there.
And then I just for some reason think it's just my brain decides to just double down on it for no reason. I don't know why.
Oh yeah.
Just like as a way of making fun of myself for saying that one word like that.
Oh, I'll do that all the time. I'll just be like, well, now I'm here, so I might as well, like, I don't remember how to get here all the time, so now that I'm here, I might as well just, like, set up shop.
Yeah, I guess. You know? I guess that's why.
I will forget how to do an accent, and then want to do it and be like, fuck, wait. I don't remember how to do that accent, what the fuck? What if you were steward? Stop.
What do you mean I missed? You were right next to it. You'd have died.
A mist is a setting I have on my hose nozzle back home.
Staff? What was that?
People who the retainer, you know, like the military position of people who retain things.
Oh, okay. I thought it was something for your.
A retenir.
I thought it was something to keep your dental, orthodontistry in order.
Keep going. What about endodontistry?
Is that a thing?
Yes, an endodontist is a thing.
What
it is also a tooth doctor.
What?
I don't know what.
Endodontist.
An endodontist.
What?
I think it does more with, like, instead of the teeth, the actual, like, gums and shit, perhaps.
Okay.
Not really 100% sure, but I know there's endodontists and orthodontists.
What the fuck is... what is so special about the gums? You need an entire odontist for it.
What if your gums fell out? You'd be pretty upset.
You just brush your teeth and they don't.
If you have to brush your gums too.
Yeah, you just brush your gums and they don't.
Yeah, but that's what the endodontist says. The orthodontist says brush your teeth.
No,
they're from competing families, Ivy. No, they're like Romeo and Juliet.
The orthodontist also says
kill
to brush
each other.
your gums.
They find guns and will kill each other. They are two rival gangs like the Bloods and Crips. They have retribution.
They go across town snapping at each other and everything. Oh no. What a world we live in.
The orthodontists kill
the odontist, the war of the
They
odontists.
go kill people and they take their teeth as trophies. The endodontists take gums.
Oh, fuck.
It's perhaps more disgusting.
You can't backstab them, stop trying.
He's harder to hit me from behind, though.
How we doing?
How we doing?
Sharp, how you doing?
No, wait. The question is, how we doing? That's the word of the day. That's the word of the day. How we doing?
How we doing?
How we doing?
I'm doing good.
That's good. I'm happy. I was gonna do it again. How are you?
How are you doing?
I should say it.
How are your hero runs?
No!
Oh, fuck.
No! This went poorly.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Things went poorly very quickly for me.
Word of the day. How we doing?
The word of the day? Teeth. Patience.
I thought it was patience. I was about to say.
How we doing?
Chilling. It's good.
That's good. We're freezing our bums off in this cold place.
We're mad chilling over here. Yeah, de-roasting is very hard. I remember when I had to leave for like 2 weeks, and it took me like 2 weeks to get back to where I was, and then I still couldn't play Green Forest for another week.
I know how to deoxidize easily, put in ketchup, derusting. I don't know how to do that.
Ow!
There are ways to easily remove rust. Use rust remover. There you go. Haha. Easy solution.
Dark Souls is not going well.
This is not going particularly well.
No,
we are nonetheless here. We're nonetheless here, and in fairness, it's better that it's going shit because our one gimmick for this playthrough is actually getting to be seen in full glory.
Oh yeah, fuck City Escape. All my homies hate City Escape.
But it has a song.
It does have a song. I hate that song. It's not great.
That's not the one that goes live and learn, right?
No, that's the final
Which
boss.
one is it? Which one?
It's the one where they say escape from the city.
Escape from... I was trying to do live and learn, but say escape from the city. It didn't go well. I'm not great at music. It should be stated.
I don't know. If they make a category that just like starts with like
GF removal.
GF removal.
We must get rid of the GF. Free GF,
Get rid of them. No more.
No more GF. Only Sonic Adventure 2. GF brings weakness.
Yeah, but like I've literally thought to my like when I was running Hero Restricted, my like thought process when I was playing that was like I really hate the start of fucking Hero Story. If I could just like start at like Green Forest and not have to play the first 2 stages, I'd be like, this would be perfect.
C stands for Common Era.
You're right.
BCE, before Common Era. That's the new thing people have. I was like, CE
before City Escape.
Before City Escape. I was like, CE is a thing. I know what it is. I'm a smart person. I'm an idiot. I'm dumb, but I'm a smart person. Don't ever get it confused. I know what that is, and it was pissing me off, and I remembered, and it was City Escape. Common Era. How you doing, Ivy? How we doing?
Good.
I'm having a time. I think the caffeine has done a great service.
The caffeine has finally kicked in after like 2 hours.
It takes a while. Like I was out of it. You know what's funny? Speaking of being out of it and getting back into it, I've been freaking out of it this week because I worked 51 hours as of the end of this week, and then 6 hours today of work. So I'm tired because I'm normally part-time. So instead of working 51 hours, I'm normally working like 28, 30 hours. I went down to avoid this. Then one person went to Antigua Barbuda. The other they went on vacation. So they were like, what if Tom just worked the entire place? And so I've been like out of it mentally for the whole week. Because the first day I did this week was a 12-hour shift. So that just set the tone for the rest of the week that I was not catching up mentally. But it was funny. We had we had a Discord call, you, me, and then our pal Sam. He was there.
Pal Sam.
We was just chatting. We had such a magical like little conversation, stuff like that. That it was just a conversation where we got to talk about things that are like those things that like you will think about every time you do it, and you will never think about it in any other circumstance or context, and never get to say it to anyone, and never get to bring it up ever because you will just forget about it, and it will haunt you the rest of your life.
That was what that conversation was.
I got to talk about some of those things.
Like what positions we sleep in.
Exactly. I have a default position whenever I go to sleep. When I lay in bed, when I'm done with work. Whew, that was hard to just like hop in bed. There's an exact position I will always lay down in. Just whenever I just like hop into bed, either go to sleep or I'm tired and just need to lay down. There's a default position I'll always lay in. I always think about it. Every time I lay down, I'm like, I wonder if anyone else lays down like this. In fact, I learned my sister and I basically have the same thing, and we're both like, we had a conversation.
It's almost like you're twins.
It is, but we never have talked about this to either. This was the first time I ever had this conversation about this with anyone, and it was magical. And it like literally the next day, I was like energized and charged because I was so stoked about that conversation. I was like, yes! Like the next day, I was like, I'm mentally with it. I'm aware. Like earlier that day, I was looking at the computer monitor at work, and I was like, I can't focus my eyes. I was like, I'm struggling to like focus my eyes. The next day I was like, I'm wide awake, let's go. Just because I had a beautiful, magical conversation. And it was a magical, incredible moment. I cherish it.
What is in those 3 chests? Do we even want to go up there?
Usually there's a heart, a sternum, no. Yes, and a spine. Those usually reside in a chest. Sorry, go on. Lungs! Those are also usually found in a chest.
That's true. You're right.
This, however, would require 4 chests to contain all 4 of those items. So it's unlikely that that's the case, Ivy. So it's a mystery. What do you think's in those chests, Ivy? What do you want to find in a chest? Wait a minute, I want to talk about it. I'm sleeping. Because now I'm like charged up and fired up about it. Do you have a default way? You didn't have a default way you sleep or anything like that, right?
I think I do. I just don't think about. I have never thought about it until you brought it up.
When I hop into bed, I have a default position. I lay typically like in the middle of the bed. I lay on my left side with my left leg stretched all the way out, my right leg up to my my right knee up to like my chest, and my hands above my head like this underneath my pillows. That is my default way. My left leg just shot straight out like a goddamn knife. Right leg up to my chest. I'm like, that's the way every time I hop into bed to go to sleep, just to relax. I'm tired from work. I'm home. I will always just default to that position. I'm like, well, like literally, not even 99% of the time, 100% of the time.
100%.
And it's the thing. Every time I would sit down, like lay down like that, I'd be like, I wonder if anyone else lays down like this in bed. If anyone else sleeps like this. And I'd think about it, and then I would get up and immediately forget that. And it became like a Pavlovian thing where I'd think about it when I would lay in bed, and then immediately forget. As soon as I got out of bed.
It was not worth it.
And it's a thing I've thought about for years, and never been able to tell anyone, so it's magical. Does anyone else sleep?
Does anyone
Chat,
sleep?
I'm looking at you. I'm looking at the camera. Now I'm looking at chat. Chat, I'm looking at you. Now I'm looking at the camera. Camera, I'm looking at you. Ivy, I'm looking at you now. Don't look at me.
Ah! It's a good point you make
More important things to do.
More important things to look at.
It was like, oh, it was just a great, this is great. Like I was up I was even up like an hour past my bedtime. Normally I go to sleep at 11. I'm very responsible. I then just looked down and was like, holy shit, it's 12.
Oh!
Uh-oh. You never like to see that. But I was like, holy shit, it's 12 right now. And even after I went to sleep late and had to go to work early, I was just charged and fired up because it was such a magical conversation. Friendship are beauty.
Friendship.
Yes! That's the word of the day!
You're right.
You did it! Woo!
We figured it
It was
out.
patience, you idiot.
Fuck! No!
How are you doing, Ivy? I need to lay back
I
and think
fucked
about
it
this.
up. I fucked it all up.
Ivy, talk about sleeping.
I haven't done...
Talk about weeping.
I haven't...
Talk
I did
about
that
creeping.
recently.
Talk about sneeping.
I don't know what that is.
You make it up. You can invent sneeping. What Ivy, you have to invent
Why did
sneeping.
it go this way?
Ivy,
What the fuck am I doing?
A man is holding a gun to your head. He says, invent sneeping. What do you invent?
Fuck.
What is sneeping, Ivy? He says, I'm going to kill Ivy if you don't invent sneeping. What do you do? He's gonna do it. Ivy is dead by this point, but I still want you to invent sneeping. I want this to be understood and known.
See, it's like sleeping.
Yes, keep going. I'm with you 100% of the way so far.
But
You've lost me. Yeah, I was there with you. You kind of ruined it. Keep
there's
going.
no bed.
Ooh, keep going though. It needs more. It needs more flair and panache. Oh, this is the part where they roll at you. Ivy, look out! No! Oh, they're not really rolling at you.
They're not rolling at
me. Oh, look out!
Hold on. There we go.
Do? Whoa, that's your weapon, Ivy.
Yes.
Sleeping. Ivy, how you doing? Want to talk about sleeping? Actually,
No,
oh no, I hate these guys. These guys are rough.
Oh yeah, they're so annoying.
Jack Frost, pick out your nose. No!
There you go.
Ooh,
That's
you're
30,000.
blue.
This is empty.
What the fuck? Why?
I'll fix that.
Who did that? Who fucking did that? That was not supposed to be empty. I'm gonna lock the door. 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 Oh, hoo. Did I lock the door? No one will know until Ivy comes back. It'll be a twist of fate. We'll leave it up to fate even though I know the answer. That's not my weapon. Oh my god, I have to walk all the way back there. The door was not locked. Yes! See, I'm a good friend. That's the word of the day.
It's true.
Ivy, how are you doing?
I'm having a good time.
When was the last time you sneaked?
The other day.
I remember one time when I was younger, I actually did sleep. I was like, I want to sleep on the floor and just know what it's like. I had a sleeping bag, and my sister got pissed off at me. This is back when I slept in the same room. I have a twin sister. She got pissed off at me. She was like, you have a bed? Not everyone has the privilege of having a bed. We were in, like, fucking middle school. So this was the time for that to happen. You should be proud of your privilege that you get to at least have a bed. You should sleep in it. And she got fucking pissed off at me. But I still slept on the floor because I'm a fucking badass like that. I don't give a fucking shit what anyone says about me. You know that? I don't take that shit to heart. I'm me, alright? I sleep when I need. When I say so and when I fucking deem. I'm a radiant life gem.
It's true. He is.
Mm-hmm. Radiation poisoning. How you doing, Ivy? I'm, by the way, insanely tired, and I'm only here to entertain myself. If you get entertained, again, it is your own fault, and it is your responsibility.
I've been awake since midnight.
I claim I cannot be held responsible
in a similar boat.
for any entertainment or laughs you make. No! Stop it! It goes tick, tick, tick on the wall. That means if I blew a bomb on it, it would explode.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh god, I have to wake up at 3.
Why do you fucking have to wake up at 3? What do you have to do, Ivy? So what's Ivy have to do, huh?
I'll wake up at 3.
Any particular
I have to
reason?
go back to I can go back to sleep immediately. I have to wake up at 3.
You're a psychopath. You're a sociopath. You're a danger to fucking society. Why? Explain yourself.
No, it's funnier if I don't.
It's probably true, but now I'm angry. I'm upset.
I'll explain after.
I don't believe that. I'll forget and it won't happen. Ivy has to fucking inject heroin at 3 a.m. and then go back to bed.
That's my life.
There we go. That's my life. Wait a minute.
That's the wrong one.
Wait.
Damn.
Yeah, baby. Woo! 3-hit village town. Here I come. Knock, knock. Can I have a house? Yes. But not a mouse. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. No! Yes. No! Why didn't he go for the backstab? What a fucking snip.
What a coward.
Woo!
Pure cowardice, honestly.
Which way do I go? To be free? I don't know. How you doing, Ivy? No!
I agree.
No! I'm getting angry and upset. I'm getting tilted slightly to the left. Okay, they didn't follow me this time. Look at me, I'm white as a ghost. White as a cannibal. I liked it better when I was white. Much better. Where'd they go? Knock, knock, who's a clock?
Someone clipped Tom saying I liked him much better when I was white.
I'm not gonna do it. Just out of spite. Not even if it was, maybe it was funny, maybe it wasn't. I'm just gonna not do it out of spite.
It's just funny out of context.
Okay, can we get a clip of the part where Ivy said something about killing women or something?
Yeah.
What the fuck? That guy's, I forgot that guy was actually God himself.
I never ate the chocolate.
Eat the chocolate?
You eat that.
I'll eat this piece.
Yeah, that whole thing.
That's to do work.
Mm-hmm. Do work. That's what you're here for. Oh my fucking god, I hate this place.
Yeah, this is how it's been the whole time. What did you just notice now? That we don't respawn at a different bonfire that's closer, we respawn over here?
Yeah, it's so annoying.
This only has dawned on you now?
This place sucks so much.
This is the most efficient way of doing it. There we go.
Yeah. So much easier than life. And it's not as loud.
What did you fucking say to me? There's not a cloud?
Not as loud. Bleh.
Slam it into the plate. Out of
Goes through
absolute
table and breaks plate.
I like how you just continued like it was an RP, like it was a role play. Stabs through plate, says, "Huh, I hate my parents. They're so, they just don't get me. I mean, just, Stabs plate again. Text girlfriend, stabs plate a third time.
GF removal insinuates. Insinuates? What is the word I was trying to use there that it ended up being in?
Keep going.
I forgot the word I even used. And
initiating removal of GF.
That's probably what I meant to say. It's like, I tried to remember what word I used, and my brain thought inseminate, and I was like, what? No, that's not even slightly what the word I wanted to use.
That's not the word.
Brain, please work again.
Text girlfriend, inseminate. Stabs plate third time, fourth time.
Girlfriend
This is a great RP. Great RP we got going on here, guys.
The girlfriend removal.
9th level, I cast 9th level remove girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's gone.
She's gone.
What do you do? What? Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I was thinking about it recently. You know what's a thing I end up doing a lot?
Not Dungeons and Dragons, I'll tell you that.
Exactly. I know what I do in its fucking stead. Yeah. I take my Dungeons and Dragons characters
and you put them in Skyrim?
RPs, whilst RPs, nope, that's not true. The character is in Skyrim are their own unique characters that are different and separate, as are the characters in Dark Souls.
What do you mean that missed?
That person is actually insane.
They should be put in a hospital then.
No, they should be put in an asylum. Except we opened all the asylums and let the people just out into the streets to be homeless and insane. And that's why there's dangerous homeless people. It's because they were supposed to be in an asylum where they were getting proper care. And then they said, what if we just got rid of asylums? Because there were lots of issues with asylums, and that's fair. But instead of fixing asylums, they're just like, what if we just didn't have asylums for crazy people to be in? What if they were just, released back into society? But they didn't have places to go, and they were insane, so they ended up on the streets, and they're homeless now. It solved nothing, because now they're just crazy homeless people. What was the point?
I was not prepared for this, but I'm very on board.
What were we talking about beforehand? What led into this? Dark Souls? Nope. Dungeons and Dragons? There we go.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I will rewrite my characters' stories, plotlines, and backstories. I'll just do that every now and just think about the character, be like, that's such a great character. Oh man, I love them. I'll just rewrite and I made a concise document of all my Dungeons and Dragons characters, and whatnot, and just throw the backstories and stuff like that, and having actual quotes from previous versions I did it, and just rewriting it, because it's kind of interesting, because when I rewrite it, when you write something once, if you write an essay in one sitting, it'll have the same narrative voice, and it'll flow and shit. If you then come back the next day to try and write it again, you will lose it'll be a different voice. You'll try and edit a sentence, and the sentence before it won't match, won't flow into it, but you'll be like, oh, this sounds better. Shit, but now it doesn't flow into it properly. Now it doesn't sound good that way. And then I'll try and fix that one and only make it worse and just be like, let me just go back all the way. I just can't edit it the next day. It just doesn't work. It has to be all in one sitting if I'm writing an essay for me. So, when I rewrite those character stories and synopsises and plots, and schnapses ooh, alcohol? This is Ivy's weapon. Alcohol? Don't. No.
Remember when we had to make schnapps in science class?
We made schnapps? We what? When? What? Huh? No. Tell me about it, Ivy.
Schnapps.
Tell me about schnoops.
It was an assignment we had where we had to create...
We had to create fucking cocaine.
We were given
and give it to the teacher to sell on the fucking street corner for cash.
We were given a list of genes, a random list of genes of things that
blue jeans
that
jeans
the creature
jackets.
has, and then we were just supposed to draw what the creature looked like. And they're just called schnapps because they were just weird creatures.
We called it I thought it was schnapps as in the type of alcohol.
No, as in we just came up with weird random creatures that had all these specific characteristics.
We would do that. I'm white now. Just in case you didn't notice.
Yeah,
I just wanted to make sure you were.
It was a cool assignment. I liked it.
I want to be. Let me do it again. Do it again. Wait. Quick crack. That didn't work. Wait a minute. Wait. This one is gonna be better. Quick crack. And now she's dead. What a fucking wuss to be killed by getting hit by a whip twice. Must be stated. That said.
Yeah, we take 10 lashings where I'm from. And we don't even break a sweat.
How many eyelashes do you think you have?
Probably a lot.
10?
Probably more than 10.
Ooh, interesting. Dungeons and Dragons. So I'll rewrite the character stories and stuff like that, and it'll be a different voice. So I'll come up with different phrases and ways of explaining things, and it's just interesting explaining that make it just interesting and sort of new and kind of a little fresh again. Like, oh, okay, that's an interesting way to phrase and how to portray and explain that, especially in comparison to this or that and those. And I remembered a character that I absolutely loved, and me and Danny both loved this character. It's one of my favorite characters I think I've ever made, even though it wasn't that great. It wasn't super. The session went nowhere. Do you know which one it is already?
Oh. Okay.
His name was Relon. He was probably one of my favorite characters I've ever made. His backstory is that he is a fucking high elf.
And he hates.
So there's a little
giants
bit. There's
or something.
What do you know? Incorrect.
No, orcs.
Wrong.
No.
Wrong. So you are jumping to conclusions.
I don't remember.
So
he was racist for whatever reason.
He was never racist. He just hated a character.
Okay.
He was not racist. Okay, let's take a step back. So he was a high elf who was abandoned by his family at a young age and was raised by wood elves. Ergo, he was a shittier wood elf. He tried to be a wood elf from a young age and could never be as good as a wood elf as the other wood elves. All the things that a wood elf father would be proud of his wood elf son, he was always second in. He could never be as good as the actual wood elf who was good at archery and stealth and other wood elf things? Question mark?
Question mark.
And so, because of that, he became deeply jealous of literally everyone else because they were all better than him. And then also became narcissistic because he became very alone, had trouble making friends, shit like that. The only people he ever got along with well were his parents, his adopted parents, who he did love. That said, so he's he hates other people. Now he's grown up. All right, he's on adventures.
See, I never got all this part of the backstory because that campaign went nowhere.
Yeah. So here's the thing. The basis of his character is his flaws, where he hates those who are worse than him at things because he sees them as a waste of time and not worth caring about. He hates those who are better than him because he is a deeply narcissistic and very jealous person and is very he just cannot stand it. And he hates people who are as good as he is because he also hates himself and they remind him of himself. That is the basis of the character. He is just a sore, bitter prick. And that's the basis of the character. That was the inspiration for him. Of course, as this thing goes on, the first time you do the character, it's not always going to come through perfectly. It will evolve
usually the second
mid-thing.
time.
Yeah, the first session, you're like, okay, this is what I'm going to go for. Then you realize, I don't have the energy to actually do that shit. I think, let me just scale it back. Okay, this is comfortable. This I can handle. This is what has emerged.
Except for the one time that you just hit the nail on the head immediately. That's always beautiful.
So, and with Relon, I think it accidentally happened where he's a character who just does not give a shit about other people or their feelings. And so, I don't remember what the context was, but our good friend Danny, who's been on here, his character's name was Kaddish. And he was a big giant orc, the half orc something or other. Yeah. I don't remember what he was, but he, I don't remember. I think I was being a snot to him. I was just being like, whatever, you're not that great. I'm great. And he's like, well, what? Do you think I'm useless? And I'm like, no. Every king needs his jesters. Or every king needs his jester. And I say that to him. And everyone's like, because the person I am, I will just make jokes constantly. That's just the person I am. So people are just like, okay, that was out of character, right? And I'm like, No, I don't think that would be out of character. I think the character actually said that to him. And everyone was like, whoa, because he would not give a shit about his feel. I have no Estes.
And you are nowhere near a bonfire.
No, I'll be fine.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Woohoo! What the fuck? Huh? This guy's fucking crazy? What is he on crack? Mm-hmm. And so he says that, and now it's this like, that is like, because that's like a fucking hurtful. Like, that is cruel words. Would you hit them? Hit.
You're about to bleed, boy. You bled, boy.
I was R2D2. So the character has now done this, has driven this extreme wedge between our characters, but it's actually exactly what I wanted to happen.
Wasn't this also like towards the end of this like?
Nope, this was the first session.
That was the first session.
This was the first session.
Yeah, that was the first session that he just like drew a wedge between these two characters.
However, this is something I want to do because this was like one of the second like actual like intentionally long campaign.
Intentionally long and
in depth and in character campaign, like a serious one.
Yeah.
We've done a couple other like mini like nice hops, dude. We did a couple other mini ones in the meantime, but we had one main one first, and this was the second one. And this was my character was a reaction to how shit went in our first campaign, where like all the characters they had their flaws and shit like that, but the group as a whole together was a Mary Sue that always was able to agree and come to the proper and most logical conclusion and solution.
I think it was mostly because that was our first session, or that was the first campaign.
It was our first campaign, but also everyone was just like, okay, yeah, that does make the most sense. There was no character who drove a wedge and was just like, this is not what I'm going to allow to happen. This is against my morals. I cannot stand for this. Even though you agree with this, I will not allow this. I will act out.
Actually, there were a couple times where stuff like that happened. Like I remember, like specifically the bank heist. Like the party like completely split apart for the bank heist.
There was a bank heist in our first campaign. 3 characters tricked the other characters into not being there and being completely unaware. If we had been there, we would have caused a wedge and stopped that from happening. Ergo, they got to get away with it scot-free. That's sort of what I mean, though. There's never a scenario where it's like we couldn't reconcile and we couldn't come to the proper conclusion. So it was like, I want a character that drives a wedge and is just like a monkey wrench in the cog constantly that causes problems, so that it's not just like everything is just smooth sailing and perfect. The group as a whole is not just a Mary Sue that just always does everything right and perfect and wins and is correct. Always comes to a solution. There are times when things will go wrong because of this. And so this character immediately, instead of everyone getting along, immediately doesn't give a shit about people and drives a drastic wedge by saying something insanely cruel and not caring about it. Between him and one of the main party members, you know, our main damage dealer. And so it's great though, because the relationship between these two characters is great as a result of that. Because here's the thing. One thing I love is a character that starts one way and ends the same way is a boring character. Whose beginning and end
they're technically just a flat character. They're not necessarily a boring character.
To me, that's not a character I want to write, is what I mean. It's boring to me.
Yeah.
Or a flat character in general, but to me, it's not interesting. I want a character who changes. So to create a character that has room to change and evolve from the beginning that isn't pre-scripted, basically, by you, is really hard to do. Is really hard to make. And so this character, like, immediately, the relationship between him and Kaddish, the guy he insulted, Kaddish... I was scared the whole time. I thought you were
I forgot they could do that randomly.
I thought you were home free for a second. But, that immediately, Kaddish ended up with a weird thing where even though he was better than Rella, my character. My character was out of line.
Yeah, because Dan's just fucking godlike at D&D for no reason. But his characters are always the most overpowered, like consistently.
In life, I've always said that Danny is a main character.
Well, yeah, 100%.
He's like always. And so It's just a thing about that guy. This is your fucking weapon, asshole. What the hell are you doing?
I mean, you killed him.
That's not my fault.
Did you enjoy killing him? Did you enjoy the weapon?
Why do you want to know the answer to that question? Did you like killing that man?
Did you like?
Would you do it? Would you kill that man again? If you had the choice. Would you with a hat? Would you in a house? Would you with a mouse? Would you eat green eggs and ham? Would you kill this man? Would you watch him die? The fucking Cat in the Hat took a dark turn. But sorry, as I was saying, our characters had immediately a great relationship that was like super duper interesting character dynamic, where he was now actually looking for, like, as if he was looking up, like, to get my approval. Like, he was like, he knows he deserves it, and there's no reason he doesn't have it. But at the same time, he wasn't content with that. He was like, every time a scenario happened and he like fucking rocked it and fucking was awesome, he was then like, so, how was that? Huh? Like, he was constantly, like, in a way, trying to get approval from Relon, who he did not need approval from. He did not deserve approval from. He was already, like, he did not deserve to be talked down to like that. And so it's this interesting character dynamic where they hate each other, and there's this, like, my character doesn't give a shit about him, and his character is fucking pissed with him. But he's also, in a way, like, looking up to him, like, trying to get his approval. But, like, that's not directly, but that's how it comes off. And it's super interesting. And it eventually all culminates in, like, there's only about three sessions. In the final session, we're just, like, on a beach together.
Well, okay, to preface this, we had spent the majority of this session...
that is true. This is important.
Doing...
Fuck all!
So, our DM... bless her soul.
Bless his soul, yeah.
Spent the majority of the session describing the grass of the area more so than giving us stuff to actually do.
We took a cart ride. We were driving a cart, and then there were 3 paths. So we're like, what if one person went down each path? One person went down each path. 2 of them had nothing, except there was sort of like a ring. The other one just had grass. The other one just had grass. And he described the grass in detail. Everyone then came back after being described grass in an ordinary, not special ring. And then we continued on. And we were just like, literally fucking nothing is happening. We're going to make something happen. So it was just like, his character like initiated, I think maybe I just was just like, again, I just blew him off, was just like, fucking whatever. We're at a beach, this is the end of the session. We all know it's wind down.
Yeah, we reached our destination after like 3 hours of doing nothing, basically.
And so, yeah. And now, like, we're at the part where we're just like, oh yeah, so now we're kind of just like, we're here. And then we're on the beach, and he's just, our characters aren't getting along. And he just like, pushed me, he's like, you want to fucking go? And I'm like, you know what, let's make something fucking happen this session. Let's fucking do this. Yeah, let's fucking go. You don't fucking push me, asshole. Like, that's what my character would do. Let's make something interesting fucking happen. Let's go. And our characters have a fist fight. They just have a fist fight. And literally, his character is like a fighter or something like that. So he starts whooping my ass. And my character is, again, a 2nd tier ranger, because he's a high elf, so he's not even good at being a ranger. He's bad at being a ranger because he's not not racially meant to be a ranger. And so, like, my guy's like, he can't accept the fact that he's about to lose. Like, he holds grudges, and he can't, he can't accept the fact that he is getting his ass handed to him. He literally pulls out his bow and tries to shoot, like, Danny's character. Because he misses. The lore reason is that he gets punched, and his thing just, like, knocks off to the side because he's knocked off balance. And then the next punch, I think, was a nat 20. He pummels me to the ground, knocks me out in one just massive fucking blow. And it's just like, it's so cool. Because Relon got what he fucking deserved. Like, he got what he deserved. Kaddish fucking put him in his place. And it's like, it's so interesting because I'm like, now, how the fuck does Relon deal with this? Like, how does he deal with the fact that he just had his fucking... He just had it, like, was reminded, he is not that good. He isn't all he's cracked up to be. He's a narcissist who was put in his place. How the fuck does he deal with that? And there was not another session. I'm like,
there was never another session.
So much, that's like such a great character. Like, the way those characters played together was so great. I loved it so much. Like, there was so much that could be done with them. I was so excited to see where it went. Like, at the time, like, it wasn't as much, but looking back, I'm like, that's one of the best characters I think I've wrote. One of the most interesting, like, things. Like, he has a fun thing, and he immediately has, like, an arc and a place to be taken. Like, either he learns, like, who he is and, like, learns his place and, like, becomes, like, an actual valuable member of the team and a respectable person and, like, you know, learns respect or something. Or maybe, like, is then able to, like, redeem himself. Maybe he becomes a better person after he learns, or maybe he doubles down or something, or maybe he's just like, now, like, he has to deal with the fact that, like, maybe now he's just more cautious, because anytime he fucking talks back to Kaddish can just smash his fucking tooth in again. Could just pummel him into the fucking ground. So he's just like, has to speak offhandedly. He's like, you know, just upon, what'd you say? Fucking nothing. You know, how does that interact with the character, like the character relation? It's so interesting. It's so cool. Does he now give Kaddish his reaction? Does he now come to terms with it and be like, this is my backstory. This is why I'm such a fucking shit. I'm sorry. I've realized the person I am.
Know.
We'll never know. I was like, that's such a. I was talking with Danny. We're like, that is so, like the character. It's so great.
Send the elevator back up, please.
You're right.
Trick them into the
I'm correct. Ay caramba. Ay caramba.
The first time it did like almost all their health.
Ay Karibo. Ay Karibo level 10. I'm the fucking.
You can discard Karibo from your hand to negate damage.
You can discard him from your fucking hand, asshole. I respect my friends. Come here. Come do it again. Do it again. Come here. Don't actually fall for it. Yes, you idiot. He's still alive. He's dead. No. Yes.
This is just the first 3. There's like 12 more of these assholes.
There's many. These things are fucking rough, and I've shredded my throat and need to drink water dearly. Oh, thank fucking Christ. Going for bomb.
Yeah.
And so that's the thing that I'm like, I love that character so much, and I didn't get to see him through. He's one of the more interesting, like, conceptually at the very least, fuck off characters I have.
I mean,
and it's cool because that wasn't written. That's just how the way it progressed. Was I just came up with that one-liner to take him back. Then and it was like, no, yeah, he would do that. This is where the character's fucking going now. And it totally, like, I don't think the DM was ready for that. I think possibly our character interaction and relation was one of the reasons that D&D fell through, was because the D&D maestro was just not ready to fucking deal with, like, trying to work around us.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like the thing you have to be ready for when you start DMing. Like, you have to... Oh, God.
Well, there's a whip. I'm out of Estus flasks.
Yeah, that's why this place fucking sucks. You have to deal with this Hexer asshole while you're trying to get to the bonfire. It's like up a ladder somewhere.
Yep, I remember vaguely. This way.
There it is. The ladder, not the bonfire.
Get up,
not on for yet.
Yes. That was almost at me.
Somewhere that way. I think it might be behind an invisible wall. Oh God. Not here.
A need to heal though. I don't have healing.
Use like 2 life gems. Oh my God, there's that guy.
I need the 2. You're a fucking dumbass.
He's so dumbass.
3. Maybe he's not at the door yet. Go.
Fucking threw a sunlight spear.
I
think it's here. There it is. No, left.
I was looking right just in case it was.
There it is!
Yeah, baby!
Fuck this area, holy shit.
I can't aged feather out of the frickin'...
Well, yeah, because you were invaded by this fucking prick. Maybe he dropped something that we'll like, because he's a Hexer.
Probably a human effigy.
That's good. And Well, you're a hexer. Why are you throwing fucking sunlight spear?
Come back here.
You faker.
See what happens, see what happens, see what happens.
No! He still got the heal? Why? You literally staggered him. That's not fair.
I think the other guy entered the fucking doorway. Oh, that's not good. You missed. You missed.
What is that fucking spell? That was awesome.
Stop it!
It's like the Force...
Awakens! The Force Unleashed! Can you suck a dick or something, please? Alright, finally, it's over. Jesus, that went on much longer than I expected.
He's gonna invade again.
Yeah, that's your problem, though.
Yeah.
Well, I survived a lot longer than I expected.
Yeah.
So I love those characters.
D&D's cool. Like,
I love that. I think it was interesting, though, having characters in a party that couldn't reconcile immediately and just forge through everything.
See,
I like
one of my one of the sessions that we did.
Anti-Sue. Go on.
Yeah, no. One of the other sessions that we did that I'm remiss that I'm never going to be able to play that character again was this one session. I played this bounty hunter character essentially that was just he was just like a fucking.
His name was Fat Boba.
Yeah. No, he
His name was T Boba T.
Hey, he was just I just wanted to make a ranger character that was an evil bounty hunter that just really enjoyed his job.
Oh, I did that too. I think
he just loved he just loved killing people and describing the act of doing it and the things he's seen.
I remember I min-maxed one single character,
and he had a great voice.
It
had a
was
great voice for him.
No, it was a rogue and something else that allowed me to get advantage. It was a barbarian rogue, that's what it was. So I could get advantage and then sneak attack people.
But not even just the fact that character
he was just a super killer.
Mechanically and interesting and also just
oh yeah, he was a robot, by the way, so he was.
Yeah. Not even just that, but the party dynamic that we had with the two other players, we were a bunch of criminals essentially, in different ways, and we had this good party dynamic.
Was I there? I don't
think you were there.
That doesn't sound
I think
familiar.
you were off with a different, because this was the one where we were all split off in a different.
This was before I removed GF.
Yeah, this was before you removed GF.
Obviously. Where'd he go? Oh, he jumped down, that fucker.
Oh, that fucker.
That coward.
But yeah, one of us was the brains, one of us was the brawn, and one of us was the ideas guy. Or wait, no, that's what brain is.
Wait.
One of us did the talking.
Wait a minute, was this the smash more eggs, get more power? Was this that one?
I don't remember.
This is a lot of inside type of stuff. I'm sorry, people.
I don't know what that one is, so
okay, maybe
you
weren't there. It was me, Danny, and someone else, and Connor was DMing it. I don't remember.
Okay, maybe no.
We had a thing where we were sneaky criminals. I was a fish man, and every time I failed, I would cast fog to hide myself from embarrassment. He fucking healed. That fucking wimp coward. But yeah, that was a thing. And then there was the thing where there's just a random egg and we smashed it and we got power. And there was a thing where if you smash more eggs, you get more power. And they were just power eggs or some shit like that. That just evolved, and it was just the funniest thing of that session. So it became a meme.
No!
Yes. We didn't get invaded by the guy, at least.
Why is there no point down in this game? I hate this game.
No.
I want to point down on people instead of this.
It's not an answer to the question, so don't ask it, asshole.
Stupid. Man, that's the best you get.
Question. 3 hours.
That is true.
What
do we do? D&D.
You want to do D&D?
Yeah, let's do D&D.
I would be down.
Let's get a group of people.
Do you want to?
Honestly, let's actually do this.
I'd actually do. Here's the thing: we've wanted to do Edgy Boys D&D for a while. What if we fuck it?
What if we actually try and organize something?
I can organize a shelf pretty fucking well, I'll be honest.
Oh, yeah.
Let me fucking be honest with you. I can also organize this inventory.
When did we get a symbol of avarice? Go back to the helmet.
We have a symbol of avarice.
What do you mean we have a symbol of avarice? When did we get that?
Let me show you. We have a symbol of avarice. That's what I mean. That's what I mean when I say we have a symbol of avarice. We have a symbol of avarice when I say.
No way!
I have intention and inflection, and I reflect your opinions.
That's impossible.
You're glue and I'm rubber, and everything you say bounces off me, and you're flubber.
I don't want to be flubber.
Oh, but you are. Mon ami, my freaking enemy.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. I think a rat just ran by. I don't know what happened. How did you feel something too? What was it? What the fuck could possibly?
No, I saw something out of the corner of my eye.
Maybe it was a rat.
I think you just kicked something off my shelf down there.
It was a ghost!
And just rolled away.
Are we good? Do we put a pause?
Let's put a pause on this. We'll come back to this next week. We're gonna go and try and get some D&D homies to home with us. Go home stool.
Homeward bone!
Let's go!
Thank you for the great stream, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
I'm glad I woke up like the coffee, chocolate.
The chocolate.
Chocolate actually really does help me wake up and shit. It's got caffeine, so it's basically coffee to me.
Pretty much. It actually, technically, chocolate does contain more caffeine than coffee. This is true. Don't drink coffee, eat chocolate instead. It's better for you.
Fun fact, did you know chocolate is believed by many people to be a aphrodisiac? But it's literally not. It's just because it has the connotation that people associate it, and it's not actually an aphrodisiac. All right, goodbye.